Hello, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the first ever Krunker Tourney Hub tournament. We're running a 140,000 KR tournament here for y'all tonight. It's a 4v4. I am your caster, Incendiary Nick, and I am joined with the co-caster, Poisoned from Top 10 Weekly Krunker Clips.
How's it going, everyone?
Yeah, I am very excited for this tournament. This is
super
looking
excited.
great. Looking amazing. You can see here we have our bracket. We're going to be streaming the matches of 4, 8, 12, and the final. So we're going to be following the bottom bracket, a little bit of top, like a little zigzag pattern there for you.
Oh yeah.
Very hyped up. We have some interesting competitive players in here. We have the Asian TA team representing. I was speaking to Squeaking earlier. He's very confident with this tournament. We'll have to wait and see how it goes for them while we wait for our first match to get underway. We have some very nice lineups here for us tonight with a bunch of notable comp players, a bunch of underdogs looking to make a name for themselves, and a ton of people that are looking for this 140,000 KR prize pool.
Huge prize pool.
Insane. I don't know how all these tournament hosts are able to pay out all of this KR, but they just are, and it is quite impressive. Regardless, I hope everyone in chat here is excited for the games that we will be witnessing here tonight. Once again, the matches that are going to be streamed are Match 4, Match 8, Match 12, and Match 13, of course. And best of one throughout the series.
Oh yeah. I just saw, who was that? Absent in the chat rooting for We Are Alting. I see it. I see it.
Absent, how are you tonight? How's everyone else? I hope you all are having a good night, a good evening, a good whatever time it is for you. And we have the link out to the first match, Game 4 between Krunker, Thailand, and Nice. Interesting. And we will see how this goes through. Cannot wait to
Super excited.
watch this. And here we go. Link is out.
So,
Let me go ahead and hop in the spectate, and we are ready to go.
So yeah, on Krunker Thailand we have DBE, Zebring, and JJ. And then for the other team, which is Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron. Gotta love the names, you know. We've got Homelessness, Shinri, and Shiok. And as well as Horny Q.
Amazing. I cannot wait to watch how this unfolds. Just looks amazing. Bracket is ! bracket if y'all are interested. We should have an ! Discord if y'all are interested in competing in the next Krunker Tourney Hub tournament. It looks like this is going to become a weekly thing. Some new hosts, some new casters, us ourselves, and we are all out here looking to entertain you kind folk, give a fun competitive match between these players, and enjoy some good old classic competitive Krunker. Cannot wait.
Super excited. But yeah, just a quick reminder. The teams, I saw someone ask in chat, the teams that are currently playing are Krunker Thailand and Nice Interesting Gamer Squad. So
Beautiful. Cannot wait. But while we wait for these players to hop into this lobby, this game to go underway, how has everyone's night been going? For me, it's 1 a.m. U.S. Eastern. Anybody from U.S. Eastern time zone?
Midnight for me here as well.
I believe that the native time zone to our tournament organizer here is IST, which it's 10:30 in the morning on Saturday. So that is kind of interesting, just thinking about how some people are just like in the future.
Of course. We got Vandy saying it's 10:38 for him. Is that AM or PM? For me, I'm assuming PM.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that's AM, considering, IST. It should be 10:30 a.m. for them. Maybe.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, IST, there it is. Yeah, IST seems to be the popular time zone within the chat here. 10:30 in the morning is a bit earlier than 1 a.m. We're up late here for the cast, but we have all the energy in the world to bring to you all a fun, entertaining day/night of Krunker. Cannot wait. Once again, waiting for these players to slide into this lobby so we can get game 1 underway.
Oh, yeah.
It's looking good. Got our first game on Sandstorm, as you'd expect. I don't know how many of you in chat have seen it, but the rework Sandstorm made by coming to Krunker very soon is just, it looks amazing. It looks incredible. It's the exact same layout, so comp will not change one bit, but it is like RTX on, if you will. Really nice.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that somewhere, and it does look pretty great.
Yeah, I cannot wait until we get to spectate onto that map. It looks like this lobby is starting to fill up finally. 6 players waiting on 2. And as we wait to get this underway, match 4, once again, in between Krunker Thailand and Nice Interesting Gamer Squad. See who manages to bring this out and plus into round 2 between them two. And then we will get to spectate match 8 until we get underway into the semifinals. Regardless, waiting on one more player to hop in this lobby, and then we can finally get underway.
Whose match is first? This one is Krunker Thailand versus Nice Interesting Gamer Squad. So we're just waiting on, what is it, one player, and then we're good to go?
Yeah, these players hosting their own lobbies, joining their own lobbies, sometimes can take a little second, but, you know, gotta let the toaster PCs load in. No discrimination between PCs here. Very exciting we have here for us tonight. We have a few members from Zebu in the game. 3, Azia. I believe that's how you pronounce that clan name. My apologies for any butchering of the names throughout the night. My reading skills are of a first grader. Is unfortunate, but I have to see how it goes.
HRD saying the odds are in the favor of Azai. I get you. I like hearing y'all's opinions, you know. It's because personally I don't really have an opinion at this current point in time, so it's awesome seeing what you guys think and what you guys predict are going to happen in these upcoming games. So
my mistake, I believe I said it was a best of 1 in the beginning of this stream, but there was some miscommunication between us and the organizers. Every single match is going to be a best of 3 because we're only streaming 4 matches. I thought it'd be a little short regardless, but we'll have best of 3 matches for every single time. So hopefully we can get a few map 3s. I love seeing the map 3. Always got to root for a nice even game between 2 teams that are putting up an amazing fight, back and forth, keeping it exciting, almost like a tennis match. Anyways, it looks like warm-up will be ending in about 10 seconds. We have 8 people in the lobby. We're ready to get underway. This will be beginning very shortly here. Let's go ahead and take a look from Shiok's perspective as we push onto A site. LMG flying in first, going up backyard, actually. Nope, just building up speed. Looks like he's going to fly up ramp with the rest of his team. Manages to get almost a pick. 1 LMG on site, as well as JJ. Tuffy flying back in to get the rotate. Got all 4 flying up ramp. Interesting. 1 on the flank. That SMG flank is going to be very powerful if he can hit his shots. Doesn't manage to, though. Gets pick off 2.
Going solo up the ramp. Does get 2, though. We got 7-6 hiding in the corner here. Still hasn't. Oh, there you go. There was the pick there. Yep,
had all 3 people running up on him. Couldn't really do much there. 2 people in backyard waiting on their 2 teammates, pushing him 1 by 1. Doesn't seem like it's working out. LMG doing some work, though, and they managed to get sight, but JJ's right behind, ready to trade that out. Well, it doesn't look like Team 2 here is soaking too much, but we have JJ and his squad coming right back because they realize they need these points. Shiok onsite gets picked off by JJ. 7-6 flying up ramp with a sniper. Gets the pick on JJ. Gucci on site with that LMG, putting in work on that sniper. Gets the frag. It's a 2v2 foresight. Shiok versus the Rev, and he gets picked off by JJ right in from ramp.
That LMG is going to be super dangerous for that sniper way throughout this game if they keep that loadout.
Oh, absolutely. That LMG is just putting down work, laying down the suppressing fire, going in first like the LMG should, and it looks like Shiok and Riser are able to maintain site control. JJ and all of his team in backyard versus just a lone sniper. Let's see if he can go crazy. Maybe another wall moment. Looks like they're going to be going to next here, considering that there is no time left on point. We've got Shirakra on site. 3 coming up long. Manages to get the pick. LMG flying up here. And we have all 4 on site. JJ is pushing up mid, looking like he's going to try to get those early damage on those people flying up mid. We got 2 coming up long. Shiok barely manages to escape with his life on long, but still pushes in like an absolute mad lad. Insane.
Currently, we
player.
do have Krunker Thailand holding down this point, but looks like a coordinated rotation coming from the nice, interesting gamer squad in this situation, which they do get those picks, allowing them access to that site. Perfect execution there.
Absolutely. See in chat, JJ is fucking cracked, apparently. Well, I couldn't agree more. He is putting in the work. He's top already with a 2.4K and just holding it down for him and his team. 7-6 in on tree with the 1v1 between the Rev. Gucci Me coming up to help his teammate with the LMG. So
nobody currently on point. It looks like just a little TDM action going on here, trying to get that point access. He's got Bad GG coming down long.
He's got 2 more coming behind him.
Gucci.
Shiok at 7-6 down long. Shiok manages to get the pick on LMG. Shiok is putting in work on the LMG, really able to suppress them and keep them held down. Riser coming in long and 7-6 as well. 7-6 looking for that pick with a sniper. Could be extremely powerful here. Manages to get the pick on SMG, but not quite in JJ. We have the spawn on. 7-6 is already back. Shiok and Riser is holding down mid. Looks like they're already on next, just waiting for the push. Gucci Me playing close with that LMG. Interesting play. Insane flick. That almost looked robotic, but he does not manage to get the
getting that knife kill.
Already have the knife come out.
I saw it.
Already have the knife come out. Insane. Gucci Me flying up on site. We've got Tuffy on short. And Tuffy manages to get both frags for the site control. Gucci Me, JJ, and Ombad flying up mid. Shiok on ramp, just flying around like an absolute mad lad. Rod would be proud with that LMG gameplay. SMG 1v1 for site control, and Thailand manages to get the site control until Shiok comes back in with the LMG. 2 pushing up short, and they get picked off by that pinch. Gucci Me with JJ coming back through. Shiok hiding on site, hoping they don't see him. They don't, but he had too low of HP to actually do anything. Riser on site getting pinched. And then Shiyaku.
Like we do have 3 soaking currently, which is
4 soaking.
Now 4, super beneficial for Shiok's team in this situation, which is just a quick refresher. Shiok's team is the nice, interesting gamer squadron. As they do, we're super close in this game, 1380 to 1440.
We have a real match on here for us. This is going to come down heavily onto the second half, as this first half is going to be almost tied up. This next point is going to be huge. If JJ and his squad can actually hold down this point, then they can have this half completely tied up here. But we'll just have to wait and see. Shiok on site, once again, continuing to do work on LMG, but Gucci Me just had the stronger LMG in that situation. And Shin Yaku manages to get the pick on that LMG, but we have 3 more coming up long. 3 more coming up backyard. Looks like it's going to be an absolute brawl. They have a really nice pinch with Tuffy coming in from behind, representing 4 a.m. And we are waiting here with the soak. They're trying to come back. They have 1580 to 1700, almost 1600. There's a 100-point difference. 55 seconds left in this half. This will be absolutely huge.
The last point of the half? This is the half, correct?
This is the half, and that will be the tied-up score for the half. And JJ's team slightly taking the lead here. As we all know, D is really hard to carry and soak on, as it's extremely exposed from every angle, and C is typically considered the soak point.
It's also the last point in the entire half, so in this situation you can understand that some of these players are having some of their nerves a little nervous in this situation, but its game is still super close, 1790 to 1870.
Oh, absolutely. This is a less than 100-point difference between these two teams. Looks like we're working up for a very interesting match. 7-6 putting down on the work in the back of sight. Gucci trying to come and suppress him. He does not manage to get the kill, and we have a bunch of players flying in.
It looks like it's just going to be a little bit of TDM in the final, but there you go. That is the first half. I believe it was 1800 to what, 1890?
Yeah, there was less than a 100-point difference in the score. Really, really, really close. Yeah, 90-point difference. And this will really set the tone for the second half. This second half is going to completely determine this map 1. And keep in mind that we are going to be going to at least a map 2, regardless of the outcome of this game, considering this is a best-of-3 series for every single match.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll even get to see a map 3, depending on how this turns out.
Second half really starting close right now.
Shiok flying in onto A site from backyard. Looks like he's looking for those picks on ramp. Gets one and almost gets the second. Got the Rev 1v1 with Gucci Mi's team coming out on top. I'm Bad GG and Gucci as well as Tuffy all staying on site to soak. They know they need to bring up this lead while they still can. I'm Bad taking the 1v1 between the Rev and the SMG. Shiok on 3 HP. That was almost incredible. Shiok flying in on site through ramp. 7-6 on site as well. Gucci
picking off a ton of these kills on what, 5 HP?
He had 5 HP that entire time, and he was just hanging on by the thread of his life, just holding it down with that LMG, really putting in the work. These LMG players are insane.
Just a second ago, Riser there got a 3K, so
almost
wiped the entire team.
Oh yeah, that was almost the whole 4-man kill feed. Shiok onsite getting picked off by Bad, and Shin Yaku in backside gets picked off by JJ. JJ is just going off 6K already in the very early beginning of the second half. Cannot wait to see how this ends up. 2290 to 2050. This could go to either team. A lot of game left, a lot of points left to be had. Just trying to soak as much as they can. Shinyaku managing to get the pick. Riser coming onto site for the soak. The next point will be coming up in 5 seconds. JJ could be on track for a 10K depending on how this ends up. Regardless, we have Tuffy Zaza going up to tree, trying to get this pick off on Shinak. And he gets the pick on the SMG. 7-6 up there, doesn't know he's there, gets the second one. Looks for the third.
Angle from Tuffy in this situation.
Almost gets a third on 2 players. That would have been insane. Trying to hold down for his team to rotate in.
Yeah,
I'm Bad
Tuffy
GG flying up.
Run for their money.
Absolutely. Riser, 7-6. And Shin Yaku on site, holding it down, waiting for their teammate Shiok on the LMG to come back and suppress them close range, give them some trouble, lower their HP for their teammates, but they don't manage to pull it off. Looks like Tuffy and JJ's team get B site control for the moment. 7-6 on long. His teammate Riser coming up behind him, as well as his whole team coming up behind him in long. That's a 4v1 situation. Tuffy in that, once again, the 4v1. The biggest issue I think Thailand's undergoing at the moment is they keep on taking the 1v4s.
GG getting 2 in that situation.
Oh my!
Allowing Gucci to get this last pick.
Absolutely.
Getting Tuffy and everyone spawning on. Absolutely perfect time to allow for some extra soak points.
This feels like an OG weekly out here with how insane these LMG plays are going, because I can't remember the last time I seen a 4v4 match with LMGs putting in this much work as they have this game. LMGs typically are a slept-on class now after the nerfs, but they really are just completely distracting the whole team, allowing their teammates to get 3 kills. And Shinyaku holding down site with 2, trying to look for a third, gets picked off by JJ though. We are already on to next. And Tuffy is flying down mid with his teammates. Looks like he is going to go short.
The backyard route.
Yeah.
Try and get an interesting angle on this pick on 7-6 here.
Gets the frag. Shinyaku manages to pick him off though. This is another one of those situations where we're seeing Thailand just keep on pushing one by one, and it just isn't working out for them. It's just they keep on getting beamed by the 4-man team shot, and they really need to push in together if they'd like to bring it back, considering there is now a 1,000-point lead between the teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a grind for Tuffy's team to get back in this situation, but anything is possible. There are still 2 whole minutes left.
7-6 flying up behind them. Riser getting the pick on the LMG, gets the pick on JJ as well, getting site control. I'm bad behind them, but his team is all there. Riser just clutched that out for his team, holding it down, making sure that Thailand has absolutely no chance to come back here. Considering there's a minute 53 seconds left on the clock, there's over 1,000-point difference, and they're managing to maintain that. It looks like map 1 will be going to Riser's team here. Well, we're going to get to see a match 2, and we're kind of hoping that we might be able to see a map 3 as well, depending on the outcome. Map 3 is always the most exciting. Everything's on the line. But looks like Shiok on 5 HP, trying to regroup with his team. They just want to hold Thailand off the point for these last minute 20. But regardless, even if they hold it the whole time, I don't think this is really that possible, considering that they aren't going to have to be able to have 4 on site at every single moment.
Yeah, only 1 minute left in the game here. I think that's it.
I think map 1.
I don't think that's comebackable in this situation.
I think that's it. I really do. I think map 1 goes to Nice, Interesting Gamer Squadron, and I don't think there's anything that Krunker Thailand can really do in this situation to bring it back for map 1, and that looks like that will be the end of it. We are obviously going to go to a map 2 since it's a best of 3 series here, but we just will have to wait and see what the outcome of that. Cannot wait. Hopefully we'll get to go on to a map 3 if Thailand manages to bring it back in this map 2, but there's absolutely no way. With 14 seconds left on the clock, 4,500 to 3,400. JJ almost dropping a 10k, on track for a 9 if he manages to get these last few TDM kills, and Shinryaku on 8k as well. Insane plays from both of these players.
Absolutely insane plays.
Insane plays. That was a close game up until those last 3 points, I would say. JJ dropping 64 kills. Incredible stuff.
So, game 1 of 3 going to the Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron. So that's game 1. There is a chance that there could be 3 games, but if they just played like how they did this game in the next game, they could close it out at 2.
Absolutely. Waiting on the map 2 link to come out between Krunker Thailand and Nice Interesting Gamer Squad. We will finally get to see the people that will be going into round 2, bracket 9. Very exciting stuff here. That game was extremely close in the first half, and
Absolutely.
we barely brought it back in the end by Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron. Those last 3 points completely changed it up. Looks like map 2 is already out, ready to get underway. Very exciting here. Cannot wait. Chat, who do you guys think is going to win this best of 3 series? Do you think it's going to go to Krunker Thailand or Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron? Put a 1 chat for Krunker Thailand, put a 2 in chat for Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron. Now, keep in mind, Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron just picked up that map 1, and if they pick up this map 2 right here, then that will be the series, and we'll be moving on to the next set of games.
Absolutely.
Seeing a 1 in chat already. Voting for the underdogs. Always love to hear an underdog story. Underdog combats are very, very fun to watch indeed. Keep in mind that like every single sports film ever made is almost an underdog story. That might set the tone.
Very true.
Like, if you think about it from that perspective, it just adds so much pressure and just stakes on the line here. Seeing a couple 1s in chats, a lot of 2s, and we will have to see what it comes out to be. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really, myself, Poison, and the organizers of this event, the players, everyone, thank you all for coming out here and joining us for tonight, today, this morning.
You guys are all awesome. All 70 of you. You guys are all crazy.
Amazing. Here to watch some
so much
fun Krunker. Here to watch some amazing players duke it out for 140,000 KR total prize pool. Insane numbers, insane players, amazing people in the chat. Thank you all once again. Anyways, keep in mind, Interesting Gamer Squadron took up map 1. We're going to be watching a map 2 here between Krunker Thailand and Interesting Gamer Squadron. If Krunker Thailand can pick up this game, then we will be taking it to a map 3. Map 2 being played on Under. I'm sure many of you really enjoy these Under games, considering it's a nice change up of scenery from the dusty sandstorm. I know I love them. I remember a lot of people, comp players in chat especially, I remember the last tournament, were talking about how Undergrowth is really fun to watch, but not as fun to play. I have very little competitive experience myself, but this map looks like it's very, very challenging considering all the tight corridors, open sights, and challenging pushes that players need to pull off and able to grab support and control of sites.
This is one of the interesting maps where you can rotate straight off of A and get into mid within seconds. So, I mean, it's rough. I mean, you gotta be able to know those rotations, know those angles that you need to be at to win those situations, or else it's gonna be rough.
Not to mention the speed that you have to have and the
Yeah.
amazing precise slide hops that you need to have mastered to be able to especially like fly in through tunnel, for instance, at like 200 speed. Like, to be able to do that takes a lot of skill and practice that all of these players have been training for in NAC and pugs and pubs everywhere. The amount of effort that goes into these comp players just being as good as they are and putting on the show for us that they do is really underappreciated.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the game's about to start in 20 seconds, so we're going to see how each team knows their rotations and their angles and how good they are in these types of situations where there are tight corridors and different rotations and higher top angles. As you can see on that site we were just looking at, there was the scaffolding that you could also stand on. So, I mean, we're just going to have to see.
Once again, Krunker Thailand versus Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron. Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron picked up map 1. We're going to see what happens on this map 2 in the best of 3 series. Ready to get underway right now.
Oh, we're getting straight into it.
JJ going up mid, meeting Homelessness and Riser, getting both of those frags and securing a site for him, as well as picking up the frag on Shiok.
Yeah, just right there, you saw JJ take advantage of that easy rotation from mid into A within seconds and getting a ton of picks for his team.
We had a full spawn on Hut, but it looks like JJ and his team has managed to pick up all 4 of those frags just right from behind and maintain site control. Starting off early here, ready to keep going. Krunker Thailand picking up the early lead, but not by much. 200 to 150. Extremely close game in the first half already. We got Shiok coming and getting that frag on JJ. And Gucci MC looking for that frag on Shiok. Shiok's right behind him. He doesn't notice him. Just sniffing
Shiok
each other's
and Riser
BO.
playing completely opposite corners, allowing them to just pinch both players in that situation.
Absolutely. Riser sitting on behind that box with Homelessness sitting behind the other one, looking for that crossfire. They don't manage to get it. JJ is going ham already, getting all these frags, pulling out the deagle as well. That's a whole 4K. JJ just wiped out the entire team. That was incredible stuff from JJ there. JJ is just carrying this A site heavily, but he keeps on getting team shot, and after he pulls off those 4Ks, he's on like 10 HP, and it just doesn't happen for him. JJ looking for that 1v4 once again with his team coming in right behind. This looks like it's going to be a free site take for Krunker Thailand, and now it's already old. Let's see how they know their rotations on Undergrowth here. As they push on the B, both teams looking for that rotation frags. We have Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron coming through mid, and they will manage to take up site control 470 to 980. Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron maintaining this lead by almost double of Krunker Thailand's score.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we just saw it in that situation. They're really good at knowing and picking which targets to shoot at specific times. You know, you always want to focus who your team is shooting at in that situation so you can get those easy kills. But Shiok getting that kill in that situation. Oh, Shinri taking that.
Absolutely. JJ still going insane 3K, but manages to get picked off by Riser. JJ almost had the second 4-piece, but doesn't manage to get it. He's just going off, already 2.6K, barely through the second site, and he is just insane. Looks like we're going to have Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron retake site control, and they've just been maintaining to hold this whole time. They're up by 500 points, and we're going to be on next in 30 seconds. See if Krunker Thailand can manage to retake and get some farm and some soak on this site. 15 seconds until next rotation. We have Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron coming in through long, 1 through mid, looking for that distraction. Their organized pushes are so nice. They push in 1 through mid, and then the 3 coming through long, so all of the players on site have already diverted their attention, and then it's just free eco frags, if you will. Insane.
Oh, yeah.
Riser coming in through tunnel. Shiok is there as well. And we have Homelessness on site through mid. On bad GG coming in clutch right there, trying to fly around with his insane SMG movement, but doesn't manage to get the second pick. We have all 4 from Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron soaking on site, maintaining this lead, trying to get over double the enemy team's points. They have a 1K lead just about, and we have 2 tunnel and JJ coming in through back. See if JJ can go crazy once more. And it looks like his teammates managed to pick it up. 4 stack man soaking on C. They know they need these points considering they're 700 points down, but it can go either way. We're only halfway through the first half. A quarter of the way of the game has been played through, and this is still incredibly close considering one solid site control will bring it back to just about tied up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially in this situation when you're only around 1,000 points behind. You still have 2 minutes in the half, so it can happen. It can happen.
Absolutely. We have another half to watch here as Homelessness gets the frag on Bad manages to pick him up after picking up Shin Yaku. Bad hiding behind sight, but they do not know. Oh, no, yes, they do. Riser was ready, heard that call out from his teammate, flew in, got that frag, and we already have some people on next, considering there's 2 seconds up, and we will see how this goes. Let's watch Shiak's perspective as he tries to push into sight on next with this OMG and lay down the suppressing fire. He's going to run right past the guy in scaffolding. I think he notices now they're all in mid, trying to just keep them busy while he pushes onto site with his team. Gucci MC trying to hold it down. Hopelessness gets a pick, and that will be site control once again for Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron. They have barely dropped the site this game, and they have a 1,000-point lead in the first half. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes down with the second half, because anything can still happen, and Krunker Thailand can still absolutely pull it back.
True. Absolutely true. I mean, knowing that there's another half in this situation is big, especially for the mental state. I mean, if you're nervous, if you're anxious, but they've got an entire half to go, so...
Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron managing to pull down on site. Still a close game, even though there's a 1,000-point difference. We have another 4 minutes of game left, or 6 minutes of game left, my fault. And we will get to see how this goes down. Got tough trying to get in these frags. Manages to get 2 of them, with Ambat picking up the third, giving them site control. Krunker Thailand knows they need to soak as much as they can. Servers not treating these players too well. You see a little stuttering in the spectator even, but they're still managing to duke it out with Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron, still managing to pull it up. JJ with the 1v1 between Shiak. Shiak manages to get the kill with all of his teammates spawning on, grabbing that little bit extra soak, and they're just about 1,000-point lead once again. 2,100 to 3390 it's going to look like into this first half's conclusion.
Very good first half.
Both teams, anything can still happen. We might even get to see a map 3 depending on Krunker Thailand's performance coming up here. JJ, I know, is a chat favorite, so we're going to go ahead and watch his perspective coming in onto this next round once he spawns in. See a lot of people talking up JJ in chat, and we will get to see what he manages to do right now, right here. Pushing on the A site. Looks like JJ's going down mid. You see he's going to meet up these players, and we have some server lag right there. All good, though. He gets the first pick regardless of it. Gets a second pick on Riser. Looks for the third, doesn't quite get it. These servers are really, really not treating any of these players nicely here. If you could say, even putting them all in.
I don't think it's treating you nicely either.
It's not treating any of us nicely. It is just awful. I don't know what to say about it. Just ew. But servers are servers. Krunker has them, and we just have to deal with it at times. Regardless, Shiak waiting for his team to come up, pushes on the site anyways, and gets picked off by Gucci MC. This LMG 1v1 battle has just been going crazy back and forth throughout this entire match, and for this series of matches, and these LMGs are just putting in the work. We have Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron holding down site once more, trying to maintain that lead of 1,000 points, keep a nice comfy buffer between them and Krunker Thailand. And it looks like they're managing to hold it up until this point. All 4 of them soaking on the site with a 1,300-point lead now, with Ambag coming in, followed by Tuffy and Gucci MC.
Yeah, Tuffy getting a huge 3K there.
Incredible, incredible. Giving them site control.
It shows the power behind that revolver in these types of situations.
You got 7 seconds left on the site, 5, and it looks like Nice Interesting Gamer Squadron is already on next. Holding it as Gucci MC pushes on the site. We have Riser trying to look for these picks. Tuffy manages to get the pick off on him. JJ is just standing there still. It looks like he might be experiencing a lag of sorts or something or other, unsure. But JJ definitely seems to be having some issues. Looks like he's back, flying down mid, looking to get this pick on Shiak. Gets it. Waiting for that regen, waiting for his team. Looking to get the site. Gucci MC with that 1v1 and Riser up behind. Fighting Gucci MC. Riser gets a pick. Tuffy on him, but Shiak is not far behind. Shiak and Riser manage to get the pick. JJ coming up to the one, gets the pick, then Shiak holds it down. Gucci MC flying up long. LMG 1v1, like we've been mentioning, but Shin Rakyu has been managing to hold it back. Apologize for the mispronunciation. I'm having a hard time. Gucci MC with JJ on site. I'm bad GG. Taking that 1v1 between Homeless. Homeless managed to pick it off. Shiak flying up long. 1v1ing him, and JJ, he manages to get it off. Almost a what is that? A 1,200 point
Yep.
lead? 1,300, 1,400 point lead for a nice, interesting Gamer Squadron over Krunker Thailand. I don't really know if it's still possible with Krunker Thailand, especially since the way that this match has been going so far for them. But regardless, we will get to see. Still 3 minutes left on the clock. Anything can happen. We've seen crazier.
We have. I mean, just what was it? Last week we saw an entire match that ended in a knife fight. So we've seen all sides of the spectrum, but you know, anything can happen in these situations.
Absolutely. Once again, chat, our apologies for the spectator lag and the server lag here. Keep in mind, these are not our native servers, and we are just doing everything in our power to keep this stream as smooth as possible. But Krunker servers sometimes just, they can't be trifled with when it comes to lag. Anyways, I'm Bad GG on site, looking for that pick on the 2 there. Doesn't manage to get it. And it doesn't really seem possible anymore for Krunker Thailand. I think this best of 3 series will be going to nice, interesting Gamer Squadron, but we still have 2 minutes left on the clock, and a lot can happen in 2 minutes. If they get a 4-man hold from this point forward on both these sites, I think it might just be possible. But depending on how the rest of this match goes, I really don't think it's going to happen for them, unfortunately. I would have liked to see map 3, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come out.
It looks like this part of the bracket is going to be closed out in game 2, 3090 to 4950 currently. So it unfortunately doesn't seem possible anymore. But both teams are both doing fantastic. So
yeah, they both have played amazing throughout the series, with JJ going insane, AKs minimum both games, and the LMGs from both sides also holding it down. I don't know if you agree with me on the sentiments, Poison, but I would love to see a best of 3 in every game, because it just adds to suspense, adds to the excitement, and just knowing the stakes between those 2 teams and everything is on the line for them right there for that 140,000 KR is just one of the most exciting experiences.
Yeah, of course. I mean, having that game 3 allows, I mean, if I was in this situation where I was playing in a 140,000 KR tournament, I would be terrified to play in a best of 3 if we had to go to the 3rd round. But simply because if you win this tournament, you're getting the team that wins gets 80,000, which means 20,000 KR per person. So I'd be shaking in my boots a little bit, but I love seeing them. I love casting them. So
as do I.
I hope we get to see some.
It feels amazing. Casting that best of 3 match, just so exciting, so heart-wrenching. Knowing the stakes for these players, knowing that they're trying to make a name for themselves beyond the KR, just is really, really intense to watch. Someone in chat I see drops, why does this gameplay feel like it's being played at 2 times speed? Well, that might just be the speed these players are moving. These players have insane movement, flying around, these LMGs going crazy, and the game just looks really fast.
That was a really good team wipe by Homelessness in that situation. He got that last pick, but he was suppressing them with that FAMAS pick that he's running right now.
Regardless, Bad GG manages to get sight at the end there. That'll be GG's between both of those teams, and nice, interesting Gamer Squadron will be moving up in the bracket, beating out Krunker Thailand in a 2-0 in this series. JJ dropping 66 and 49. Shin Yaku dropping 68, almost a 10K from both of those players. Insane performances all around. Exciting series to watch. Well played between both teams.
Yeah, both teams, GG's. You guys are both of you are 10 times. Both teams are 10 times better than I am at this game. But so watching this is very fascinating, knowing how you guys play as a team, what you guys are just thinking about, and it's just really cool watching this. And GG's to both teams.
Absolutely. Just imagining how talented these players are is really, really entertaining. And just almost even wishing I could possess some of the talent that these players do. Like, not even close.
So now that we can see the bracket here, we're looking at Gamer Squad did take that game, which means that Gamer Squad is going up against We Are Alting. But on the other brackets, we had Kid Uwu taking that match against Chill, which means Uwu is going to take the next match against Level 1. And Swag took the match against Verified Swaggers, which means Swag is going up against the 19 Life. So we we've got some games going.
Absolutely, all of them best of 3. Hopefully we'll get to that next best of 3 map with this upcoming series, which will be between Level 1 and retakid Uwu, because we will be casting Game 8 next. And then after that, we'll be dropping back down to the lower bracket, and we'll be casting Game 12 into the finals. So we're doing a little zigzag pattern like I mentioned earlier. I don't know what it is, but that little zigzag pattern really does make me happy. It's a little zoo.
Yeah.
Usually we just follow one side of the bracket, but going back and forth is very interesting. It looks like we're going to be getting into this next match really quickly. Map 1 between Level 1 and retakid Uwu. We'll get to see what happens here coming up, boys. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Once we slide into this game, get the spectate underway, we'll finally get to watch how this map plays out. Looking forward to it as we wait on these players to hop into this lobby. Once again, thank you all. You'll be hearing me say this a lot because without you viewers, these tournaments just absolutely would not be possible. And if these tournaments wouldn't be possible, I would not have a job. So thank you all for coming out here tonight. Thank you all for enjoying this fabulous Krunker that's being played and just having a blast with us. I love casting these. Great time. Super fun to watch these players. And thank you all for being here. Thank you to the organizers. You guys be possible.
You guys make this happen. You guys make it fun. I like being able to chat with you guys and knowing what you guys think, what are your predictions, so on and so forth. It's just awesome having you guys here. So me, as well as Insignere Nick, can't thank you enough. So
absolutely.
I did see somebody ask in chat, which team is Vizsla on? I believe Vizsla is on the team We Are Alting, which are we casting We Are Alting?
No, we're casting between. We're casting map 6.
Map 6. There we go. Sorry, I got a little confused there.
Yeah, I like the zigzag. The zigzag is really fun to look at, but it's also extremely confusing for us bird-brained casters. It looks like we have a player on the wrong team, so I have to reconnect. But while we wait on this last player to join up, we will get to see. Waiting on these people to come through. We have some interesting conversation going through chat. I'm not going to read it out loud, but that is what it is. We got a Ray member, a Rayza member, Aiden member, TMRK, and a second Ray member. Looks like we have some very minor clans coming through here, but we will get to see how this map plays out. Cannot wait. It's going to be super fun.
Absolutely.
Maybe if we're lucky, all of us are lucky, even you guys at home, we'll get to see a best of 3 come out to the actual third map. The third map would be really fun to watch here. Would really like it. And we will just have to wait. By the way, like Krunker Tourney Hub is saying in chat, if you guys are interested in joining the Krunker Tournament Hub Discord server, you can sign up for the next Krunker Tournament Hub server. Or not server, my fault. Next Krunker Tournament Hub tournament. Oh, man. And you will get to hop in, play against some of the best Krunker competitive players in the game, and fight for some of the highest prize pools out there. It looks like this lobby's full up. We're going to be starting in 20 seconds. Cannot wait for this match to get underway. It's going to be very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Ten seconds left on the clock, and we will see. Next tournament very soon, and it will be very exciting to be casting that one as well, assuming we're invited back. We're going to watch Taylor Morgan's perspective flying onto A-Site. Looks like he's going to be going market as we wait for this first map to get underway. Flying in on that SMG. Insane hops, hiding behind this first box here. Looks like we're having a battle. And Mirror is getting a couple pecks right there. And Mirror and 5-8 are on site. Leo behind. Tonex coming up ramp. Mirror sitting in that back corner. Tonex gets the pick and then gets picked off very quickly. AC Wu on top. You're looking for those SMG wall hops. Going crazy. And we have Tonex and Azuru managing to hold down site here. Mirror on ramp.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. SMG is super useful in these situations where you can hop on top of those little market platforms and get some interesting angles when holding down this initial A site.
Absolutely. Mirror holding it down on site with his teammates. It looks like they have 2 coming in from market. Mirror on 5 HP. Taylor Morgan coming up ramp, looking for those first picks. So 1v3 right there, pushing alone. 2 more on ramp. Azuru almost getting the pick. Tonex behind him. 1v1 for site control, and they managed to pull it out. Taylor Morgan back on site with his teammate. Taylor Morgan to 1v1 for site control once again, hoping that they can hold it down. They managed to get 3. It's a 3v2, 2v2. And wow, the 2v2 manages to beat out the 3v3 there. Tonex coming in through backyard. Taylor Morgan coming up ramp. Azuru just kind of chilling. Going towards next. And Mirror holding down a site for that soak. 500 to 290 coming out of the first point as they all rotate on to next. We have Mirror coming up through long. Tonex, or no, 5-8 right behind him. We have 1 in mid waiting for his team. Acewu and Mirror coming up right behind him. On 3 HP, 14 HP. 2 very low health players, but all 4 managed to stay alive onto site. Acewu flying instead of side hopping, someone is in chat, and I couldn't agree more. These SMG players never cease to amaze me. Like, they just fly. They lift off like Superman, and they just take it. We have the Rev getting 1 pick. Mirror shutting that down quickly. And Acewu on Semi trying to get the pick, but Mirror just bops him with that AK. Taylor Morgan once again trying to fly. Acewu with that 1v1 between the Rev, and he takes it. 2 players on site, hoping they can spawn on, but they get the close spawn, not quite on. 4 coming through long on that 1 against that LMG, and Mirror is in a 1v4 situation here at Tree, waiting for his teammate to fly in, and his teammate does just that. Tonex on 2 HP, gets picked off by the FAMAS, and we will get to see.
All of them are now currently on the site, 2 of them spawning on, which is very beneficial in this situation, but Mirror getting picked off right there.
By Tonex, with his teammate Taylor Morgan on there as well.
Taylor, Azuru, and Tonex all on site.
5-8 Mirror and Jessup and VN are all mid, with Acewu coming in through long. 4-man spawn on site, trying to soak as much as they can. 1090 to 690, only a 400 point difference for the most part, and it is a very, very, very close matchup here indeed. C-Site is, as I've said it every single game, and I will continue to say it every single game, the absolute soak point for these teams, and we'll get to see whether or not they can bring it back here with the soak. It's basically tied up already. Acewu flying around, getting all of those picks like a bird in the sky. He just was an A10 Warthog right there with that SMG, going crazy. Lilo Lolo on short, waiting for his team. Taylor Morgan and Acewu coming in through mid as Tonex and Lilo Lolo pushing in through short. FAMAS just going crazy, trying to hold them all down. Mirror 1v2 on site. That was incredible hold from Acewu right there, as we saw before he got picked off. 3 men on site, trying to hold it down, 1600 to 1000. Super close first half. Still 2 minutes left in this half. Cannot wait to see what this map goes to. Very close game once again. Not a blowout. Blowouts are extremely boring, and I'm happy that these 2 teams are putting up affordable fights against one another. Very fun to watch. Acewu just flying in on him. Absolutely no regard for his 2 HP. Just trying to get all of those picks. He's thirsty for those kills. He's already back.
He's got a little bit of bloodlust going on right now, but, I mean...
It's working. He's going crazy.
It's working very well in this situation.
Look at him just flying there. He doesn't even need to be flying, but he's flying. He's just chilling in the sky. Oh, my God. Anyways, we got 1 coming up short right here. Flying over Taylor Morgan's head. I don't know if he has the stream on, but I think he might be enjoying what we're saying about him. Oh, man. That is incredible to watch. Super fun. I love seeing that. Tonex getting this pick. LMG just... eating him right there. Eating him up, flying into his face. Watch Taylor Morgan's perspective as he tries to push on to D site here. Tries to get these long-range picks on the SMG. Looking for it. Trying to get that FAMAS pick, but doesn't quite manage to get it. Holding it down. Watch some of these players' perspectives as they try to retake site. Acewu getting picked off by Tonex as Lilo Lolo and Azuru spawn on. Taylor Morgan... long, just waiting for those rotates, but unfortunately for him, they're all pushing market, and he has that long-range SMG, which is just not going to be suitable up against that FAMAS. 3 players on site, 2600 to 1200. They've picked up an amazing lead for this first half, and we will get to see how this goes. It looks like the first half is going to be going to Mirror, Acewu, 5-8, and Jazak VN. 5-8 on site with 1 HP. Mirror coming in behind him. AC Wu on site as well. Not really flying around tier too much, but there isn't too much opportunity. Regardless, we are ready to get underway. 18 seconds left in this half. Almost a 2,000 point lead. Looks like, what is that, 1,700 in between them. And the team level 1 really needs to try to bring some points back here now. Anyways, Mirror is 13 HP. Gets picked off at the very end, switching sides. First half is ending with a 1,600 point difference. This could go either way at the moment. We could see anything happen. Don't count anyone out just yet. Very, very excited. We're going to watch Ace Wu's perspective coming in on this first
Fantastic first half from both teams in there.
Incredible. Let's see if we can fly like a bird once more for us to watch from the first person perspective, pushing onto this A site. Look at him going under. Oh, maybe he's going to fly above. Look at him fly! This is... I love watching SMG players just hop around. One of my passions in this game, absolutely. I think I want to see that again. Yeah, let's watch it one more time. Flying over tunnel right here, looking for those picks. Gets the pick on the rev. Gets a second on Taylor Morgan, the counter SMG, as the FAMAS, or no, he switched to rev. The rev pushes in through market, and 5-8 pushing down ramp on that LMG, just in their face. Super aggressive playstyle, as you'd expect from LMG. Aciwu coming up behind. Oh my god, Azuru on the sniper gets 2 incredible flicks. Wow. That was incredible to watch.
Absolutely turned around in that situation and just tapped who he was playing against.
Insane, insane. Amazing, amazing. With Kid Uwu coming in with the lead, 3,200 to 1,690 against level 1. We get to continue to see how this map plays out. 5 minutes left on the clock. Level 1 absolutely can come back here, but it looks like Kid Uwu is just going to hold it down. They're holding down site control, amazing. AC Wu just going crazy with Mirror. Mirror on a 6K, AC Wu on a 5. AC with all those flashy SMG jumps. Keep in mind, SMG jumping was nerfed, and he's still managing to pull this off. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, very true.
Level 1 maintaining or getting control of B site early on, looking for this soak because they're going to need it if they want to have a chance of bringing this map back. Taylor Morgan, Tonex, and Leo all spawned on, maintaining level 1 site control as we have Kid Uwu flying in, trying to get back. Incredible stuff thus far. Leo Lolo, Tonex, and Azuru on the sniper, all chilling here, waiting for Taylor Morgan to fly back in. Just waiting for it to happen. And we have AC, Wu, Mirror, Jazak VN, and 5-8 is holding down site for us. Just trying to maintain their almost 2,000 point lead over level 1. And it looks like they're going to be able to hold it. There's 3.5 minutes left. Anything can happen, but I think it's going to go to them. What do you think, Josh?
I think so as well. I mean, both teams are performing very well, but I think it does have to go to them.
Yeah, if you take a little gander at the scoreboard, we have a lot more players from Kid Uwu on the higher portion of that scoreboard, but that might be attested to the amount of points that they're seeing on site gathering. But I would be willing to bet that that's mostly from all these picks that they're getting on level 1 pushing onto site. I've noticed a major thing between these teams that just aren't getting as much site control is they like to push in 1 by 1 quite a bit, and as most people will cite, that is not an ideal way of pushing a site, considering it's a 1v4, 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 rather than that 4v4 clash. Regardless, we have Kid Uwu taking site control, Mirror, Jazak, 5-8, and AC Wu.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like Mirror's team in this situation does have 4,500 points with 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining, so they're really going to have to do, I don't know.
They have a 2,000 point lead, just about 2 minutes left on the clock. I really, really don't think there is any chance that level 1 is able to get back map 1, but do not threat. This is a best of 3 series for every match, and level 1 will have a chance to prove themselves on Undergrowth A very testing map. And if they manage to pull that out, we'll be moving on to a map 3 for this second round match. But,
just like we were saying earlier, we love seeing those map 3s. They're always interesting. Both teams are a little nervous in those situations because whoever takes it all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 5-8, 5-8, holding that down with 21 HP. Gets, what was that? He was really just suppressing them. They just couldn't do anything about it there. I don't think it's been mentioned too much yet, but look at Mir. He's on that AK, going absolutely crazy with it, with 9.33k, with 1 minute 20 seconds remaining. That is super influential.
10K.
That I think that is a 10K at the rate he's going. Look at him, already 9.39. Insane.
Yeah.
That's a major reason why I think they're able to hold down the site. Mir just pops 3 of them just as they push him like it's nothing, and then they're just shut down, and it's over for them. And then they have to wait for another push, and that's another 10 seconds of points for them. And it's just been happening again and again and again. And I think that's a really big reason why they've managed to grab such a lead on this team. What's that? It's coming up to a potential 3,000 point lead. This is insane. But Mir's on 9.6k at the moment. Needs 0.4 to get that 10k. And we'll see if he can pull it off here. His team is just getting a lot of kills here. He's not really seen too many people, it looks like. But he just got 2, picked up 2. Looks for the 3, picks up the 3rd. This is absolutely GG's 4 map wonders. No feasible way that level 1 can bring it back here.
Yeah, that's a GG's to both teams. I don't think there is any situation where they could bring it back, but that was a super fantastic first game.
That is a 10k on Mir in this 140,000 KR 4v4 tournament. Mir pulling out that 10.56k, looking for the 11. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. 1 second left on the clock, and that is map 1. If Mir plays like that here, map 2, I don't think level 1 even has a chance. 77 kills and 38 deaths, 10,000 score. Tonek's not too far behind him with 51 kills, 7700 score, and then the rest states itself. But Mir with that 10k, crazy stuff. Insane. Crack player.
Absolutely insane. As you can see, he is repping the Azai that we saw earlier.
Crazy. Crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. That is wild. 10k. 10,000 points in this map 1. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Crazy. Anyways, we're going to be waiting for this map 2 to get underway. As we wait for that, we can take a look at this bracket with map 1 going to retakid who will. Let's see if level 1 can pull it back in this map 2 on Undergrowth. But Mir's performance, if he is able to maintain that, I don't think there's any chance in the world if that happens. I'll wait by you, Josh.
Yeah, that's hard to say, but
really
I don't. But we do see that 19th Life did take the win against Swaglord. And we are alting took the win against nice, interesting gamer squad. So what are we doing? Number 12 next game?
Yeah, we'll be doing number 12 next game. Like, once
so we're gonna be able to see at least we are alting.
I love that zigzag power. It makes me happy. it really does make me happy. But we'll be getting to see map 12 next after we get underway with game 2. That link is out for retakid Uwu versus level 1. Anyways, once we get under this second map on Undergrowth, rather, excuse me, we will get to see who is moving on to semifinals against them versus 19 Life. And then we'll be able to view We Are All Three versus the winner of Tech Support and King. Or Kink?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they want that pronounced. Regardless, moving into this next match here, Hoppy and the Spectate as we wait on these players to slide in. Very, very exciting stuff here, boys. I hope, boys and girls, rather. I hope you all in chat are having a fantastic morning, fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, no matter what time it is for you. Because I know I've been excited all day for this casting, this tournament, and it is living up to expectations, absolutely. Seeing amazing performance from all players, 140,000 KR on the line. And I hope you all are just as excited as I am. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, leading up to this tournament today, I mean, this is the first tournament that me personally, I don't know about you, but we started casting at midnight, so where I am, so
1 a.m. for me. Yeah, this is a
yeah.
Very early morning, very late night, depending on the way you want to say it. Tournament for us, both of us just waiting with anticipation all day. Just very, very exciting.
That's what's kept me up.
Same. Absolutely.
The excitement for these games today is what has kept me up to what is currently 1 a.m, but I'm all for it. I am absolutely all for it and excited.
Absolutely. We have 7 of the 8 players loaded into the lobby here as we wait for the last one to hop in, and then we can get underway with this next map 2 with level 1 versus retakid Uwu. Keep in mind, retakid Uwu picked up map 1 by a 3,000 point lead. If they manage to pick up map 2 here, that will be their series over with, and level 1 will be knocked out of the tournament, and retakid Uwu will be moving on to the semi-finals. Incredible stuff.
Absolutely incredible.
What do you guys in chat think is going to happen here? Type 1 in chat for level 1. Type 2 in chat for retakid Uwu. Keep in mind, retakid Uwu won map 1. So if they win map 2 here, that's the series for them. And Mirror dropped a 10K. A 10,000. Incredible. So if you guys think that'll happen again, then I don't think that level 1 has a chance. But we have a whole 12-minute game to get underway, and anything could happen. And hopefully, very, very hopefully, we will be able to get into a map 3 in this series.
Like we do have all 8. The game is starting right now.
Yep. Cannot wait. Let's go ahead and take a look at Mirror's perspective. He is the man himself who dropped the 10K. Let's watch his first-person perspective push onto A site. He looks like he's going to be pushing in through long, looking for those first 2 picks. Oh my god. Look at that tracking. Look at that.
Absolutely insane.
Look at that.
He just...
Wow.
That was a 3K, I believe.
He just stood still here. He's just chilling. He's just vibing. Oh, okay, he's back. There he is. Looking for those picks along. This tracking. Oh my god. Wow. Okay then. That tracking. He's tracking them insanely. It almost looks like he's just locking onto them. Like this man must be a Kovacs or AimLabs grinder. Incredible. Eclipse 5-8 Mirror and just Zach on site. Anyways, let's take a look and see. Tonex getting that pick. Level 1 is trying to get on the site as quick as they can, but retakid Uwu is holding it down with a 200 point lead, but level 1 is on site here. 5-8 pushing in, Mirror pushing in through hut. Look at him go. Just tracking that LMG perfectly. Eclipse pushing in through hut as well. Let's take a look at Mirror's push here from the first person perspective once again. Looking for that pre-fire in tunnel right there. Shoots at those people right there. He knows one's close, but his teammates managed to pick it up. Let's take a look at how he defends this for his first person. The man who pulls the 10K himself. Nice tracking right there. Trying to hold it down tunnel. Doesn't manage to, though. Gets picked off by Tonex. Eclipse looking for that frag as well. But Taylor Morgan manages to pick it off. Level 1 and retakid Uwu about tied up here. Moving on to the next point. We have Azuru just flying in on this LMG. Looking for those picks. Holding it down. But Jazak manages to get that pick.
We have
with
Taylor rotating through mid currently. Trying to get... Oh, he does get 1 pick. But gets picked off himself, leaving Jay at very low health. Mirror on site as well.
Just trying to even shoot him through that box. Not wallbang, but very nice try, Mirror. Regardless, we have looks like a fight towards hut spawn, and Mirror just chilling while Azuru backs off from mid. Tonex just flying in. Taylor Morgan not too far behind him. A little bit off-timed with the people in long. Mirror gets both of those picks. Very, very nice. Mirror just going crazy. Already with a 2K. 2 minutes into the match. Taylor Morgan long with Azuru coming in through mid with that LMG. 5-8 coming in behind. Taylor Morgan getting site control if he wins this 1v1, which he does. Tonex coming in right behind him. Mirror flying in, gets the first pick, and then gets picked off swiftly after, but his teammates are there to clutch it up. Eclipse holding down mid. We have 28 seconds left on the site, and we know that level 1 really needs to soak, considering they're already down by almost 600 points. If we want to see a map 3, level 1's going to need to do something.
Yeah, this is. They are a little bit behind in this situation, but we still have 3 minutes in this half. So,
absolutely. And then we have an entire 6-minute half up ahead. And undergrowth, anything can happen, as you and I both know. 5 seconds left on the site. Azuro and Taylor both know they need to soak as much as they can to be able to have a chance here. About 700 points behind as we move on to C site. Go ahead and observe Azuro's push in on that LMG through next side. Tournex flying in through tunnel, manages to get picked off by Eclipse. And we have Azuro waiting there with the LMG, waiting for his team. Leo Lolo likes to push in really early on that rev, but it works out perfectly as his 3 teammates come in right behind him and just manage to get the rest of those picks. Mir's just chilling, going up top. Looks like we're going to have some interesting gunplay between him and these guys, but Azuro manages to hold it down. 5858 on site right there. Go ahead and change this angle.
I mean, this is their chance to soak as many points as possible. They do have 3 currently on, so.
Absolutely. 5858 just circling around, Pillar right there, waiting for his teammates so he can push in. Got a little bit of server lag. Sorry about that, everyone. Not much we can do about that, though, unfortunately. Eclipse chilling on site with Azuro and Tone and... Oh, my. Hello? Oh, servers. Oh, sir. Okay. All right. Are we good? Is everything all right? Like, I'm unsure what's happening with these servers tonight. Really sorry about that, everyone. It looks like it's happening to everyone. Nice game. Everyone's dropping. Nice game. Yep, this is absolutely happening to all the players and the spectator as well. Krunker servers just absolutely shitting themselves, as we can expect. All seasoned Krunker players among a server moment. But regardless, Taylor Morgan holding it down with a 1v1 between him and Eclipse. And we're moving on to D site, the last point in this first half. Zach with that FAMAS just... Oh no, that was almost a knife kill.
Oh, wow.
The LG pulling out the knife looking for it.
Really close.
Wow. Crazy. This tracking
really
on this
close,
FAMAS.
really close.
Wow. Okay. Mir,
yeah, with
Zach
with
VN, and
FAMAS
Eclipse.
FAMAS being that 3-round burst, you got to be really good at your tracking if you want to be able to hit all of three of those shots in that situation.
Absolutely. But it looks like level 1 is going to be able to maintain site control here, pick it up from retakid Uwu. We have 1821. This is absolutely their chance. If they manage to soak here, then it will happen. Taylor Morgan gave the pick. 1v1 between him and Eclipse. Eclipse managed to pick it up on 3 HP. Oh my god. Wow. Just holding it down. Krunker servers continuing to shit themselves. Really don't know what to say about that. Just, you know, as you'd expect. OP FAMAS indeed. Yeah, all 4 of retakid Uwu just chilling on site. All of them are lit. 10 HP, 8 HP, 8 HP, and J-Zac manages to spawn on. If they had one more player in there, that was a free 3K, but unfortunately they did not. Mir just holding it down. 5858 on site. Mirror on that no HP, J-Zac on that no HP. This is like a 10 HP battle right going right now. And
they all spawned on, and there are 10 seconds left in this half. This half does go to Eclipse and his team, but
yeah,
there always is that second half. They did get some extra. The other team did get some extra soak damage. Damage. What am I saying? Soak points.
Oh man, Josh.
Man, I apologize.
Late night casting. Gotta love it.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like we're watching this at 10 FPS. This is absolutely horrendous. Krunker, please upgrade your servers. Not trying to complain, but my oh my, this is hard to watch. This feels bad. Just doesn't feel right. Anyways, J-Zac is about to be pushing on the A side with Mir and 5858, as well as the entire level 1 team. We're going to watch J-Zac's perspective, as it's a huge clash in mid. Just absolute gang war out there. Taylor Morgan chilling on site, gets picked off by the FAMAS. And the FAMAS is going to chill. Oh my. This is, I think the server lag is emphasized when we're watching from the first person perspective, so I don't think we'll be doing too much of that. Anyways, I cannot wait until Faceit servers come out with that 64 tick and those smoother servers, and these games will be so much more enjoyable to watch.
Oh yeah.
Regardless, 2,000 to 3,500 with retakid Uwu with that 1,500 point lead and level 1 lagging behind. But they have 5 minutes left on the clock. If they manage to pick up the 1,600 point difference, pull ahead, we will get to see a map 3. But considering how these games have been going up to this point and the trend that we're on, it does not look like that's going to be happening, unfortunately. It's not entirely the player fault, though, because it is absolutely challenging for these players, considering that they are all playing on seemingly 10 million ping? 10 million solid number right
somewhere around there.
Oh, there it is again. Beautiful. Watching an absolute slideshow. Stop motion animation Krunker competitive gameplay. Lilo Lolo getting those picks with the Rev, going crazy.
Yeah, we've seen Lilo Lolo do a lot of work with this Rev in the past 1.5 halves we've seen, so.
1.5 halves. PowerPoint slideshow
right?
presentation underway as Azuru pushes onto the next side. And going for the knife! Wow, the balls
Almost
on these players. Yeah, the 5-8 pulled out his knife as well, but they managed to get shot. We got two pushing up long here. Tonex and Lilu Lolo flying up with Taylor Morgan not too far behind. Jazak VN pushing in mid with 5-8, Eclipse, and Mirror. Mirror is... Oh my god. I'm having a hard time casting on these servers because I'm just left speechless. I'm very disappointed in the server's performance. But there's a 2,000 point difference between level 1 and retakid Uwu. And if my judgment tells me anything and logic is to serve correctly, I think retakid Uwu wins this series. I don't think level 1 really has a chance, considering that top 3 players in the game are all from retakid Uwu, and the only one that isn't in the top 3 is on LMG, so that can be expected. But I don't think level 1 really has a shot, unfortunately.
The only time we've seen a sniper was in the first game.
That's true, and the sniper frags, the sniper clips are insane. Love them.
Yeah, I mean, I think in most situations, sniper is a little bit of an off pick simply because they can be easily countered by an LMG.
And a Rev. Rev just kind of beams
Yeah,
him.
and a Rev.
Regardless, Lilo Lolo on 3 HP manages to get the pick off on, what was that, a 0? No, 5-8, right? Oh my, I am losing it, guys. But anyways, we're going to see Azuru fly up tunnel here with his team, looking to get this last light pick, just flying around on the LMG, just getting all those assists, absolute assist player on the LMG as you'd expect. But anyways, Tonex and Taylor Morgan managed to pull it up, and they are trying to soak as much as they can, lessen that 2,000 point lead, but I don't think it's possible. retakid Uwu's pushes are just insane. They push as a full team from multiple angles, and not really to blame level 1, but there isn't much they can do. But Eclipse flying up in front of the camera, showing it off a little bit with his SMG movement, saying, I can do that too. Oh, man. Oh, there we go again. Once again, PowerPoint. And we have Mirror on site with Jazak.
Yeah, Eclipse's team has a really killer lead at this current point in time with 5,000 against 2,780. So it's not looking good.
It really is not, unfortunately. I was really hoping to see a map 3, but I don't think we're going to, very, very sadly. But maybe in these semifinals that we watch here, we can see a map 3, potentially. 5-8, getting the pick off, getting site control, 10 seconds left. They're just, even though they have almost, what 3,000 point lead coming up on it, they're soaking continuously. They're giving level 1 absolutely no chance, absolutely no hope, degrading them mentally, and just, it's unfortunate to see because I was really hoping for a map 3, but when you have just, I would like to say even a god squad of players like this between Mirror, Eclipse, Jazak, and 5-8, there just isn't much most teams can do.
Yeah.
And
it seems that they're really good at conserving their energy for both halves and both games. So I mean,
absolutely,
we can see that in both of these games so far. They've been playing the same exact way, which is super challenging if you think about it.
Mirror is on track for another potential 10K, depending on how many players peak him. And we might be able to see that from him. 2 10Ks, both games of the series, who knows, but it definitely is a 9K. Once again, for everyone at home watching the stream, thank you. And if it's lagging, it's not your PC or your internet. It's Krunker servers taking a dump. And that is, it's lagging for us, it's lagging for the players, it's lagging for everybody, unfortunately. But there isn't much that can be done about it. Eclipse, Mirror, and 5-8 taking site control, and this is absolutely GG's. Absolutely. There's nothing that can really be done here by level 1. 23 seconds left on clock. Almost a 3,000 point difference between them. This is going to be the series going to retakid Uwu, bringing them into the semifinals, in which we will be watching the lower bracket semifinals game series underway. No 10K for Mirror, but very close. Mirror is just going absolutely bonkers these last couple games. Wait a minute, it might be possible. No, did not happen. Jazak with the last knife kill of the game. 1 knife kill on Tonex at the end there. And Mirror was 200 points off that 10K.
Still, dropping a 70 and a 30.
Mission complete.
Absolutely insane.
Mission complete in chat after Tonex got knifed. That is just funny. The humor from these players, I love it.
Not only did Mirror drop 70 kills and 38 deaths, but he also had the most objective score out of anyone in that entire game.
He is just absolute machine. Incredible stuff. Anyways, we're going to be moving back to the bracket. As you can see, we're going to have See You in My 19th Life versus retakid Ubu for the upper bracket of the semifinals, and the lower bracket will be between We Are Alting and the winner of Game 2 between Tech Support and Kink. Honestly, we really need some tech support on these Krunker servers. We'll have to see. We really need that tech support. Oh, man. Even I got DC'd. Apparently, the other spectator, the host of the game, got DC'd. So, Krunker servers just woke up today and chose violence. Unfortunate. Waiting on the next link to come out. How is everyone doing? Halfway through the stream, we've watched 2 of the 4 matches, or series rather, that are going to be taking place. We're just waiting on tech support to finish their match. The Krunker stuff is what I've heard from one of our organizers here. Just might have to wait 2 to 3 minutes. So, chat, let's have a nice, deep conversation about our thoughts. But yeah, Krunker is being a bit iffy today with how it decides to treat us. Krunker is it's like a very interesting personality it has. You wouldn't think that a video game would have a personality, but Krunker absolutely does. Sometimes it loves you. Sometimes it gives you that sweet, sweet 2 ping on your native servers, crispy hit reg, and just amazing guest lobbies so you can farm your triple and double nukes in pubs, and just amazing competitive lobbies as well. But sometimes Krunker wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, and it gives us all a 10,000 ping, all a beautiful slideshow while we're trying to cast and play a 140,000 KR tournament. And today, unfortunately, so far it looks like Krunker did choose violence, but it will not stop us. We'll push through, and we will manage to get it done. Lilo Lolo is talking about 150 ping games. Very, very unfortunate for you, my friend. But you still managed to put on an amazing performance, coming in 4th from that last match. Regardless of the ping and the lag that we've been inducing, we've seen amazing plays from every player so far tonight. And I think that everyone, regardless of win or lose, can be pleased with their performance.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyways, once again,
Jason saying Leo OP. I can agree with that a little bit. I can agree with that. I saw those rev plays by Leo throughout that match.
Absolutely. Leo is a bit OP, not gonna lie. So was Mirror, Clips, J-Zack, Tonex, Taylor Morgan, 5'8", Azur, and Azuru. All of you players played absolutely amazing. Anyways, waiting for these games to be done. It looks like tech support is bringing out map 2 in the lower bracket round 2, bring us into the semi-final between We Are Alting and tech support. Anyways, I hope you all are having a good night. Like I've said a couple times, good night, good day, good evening. And for the probably 1,000th time, thank you all for being here. I'm going to keep saying it because I am very thankful for all of you showing up to all of these tournaments, showing up to the first tournament from Krunker Tourney Hub, first of many. And I really cannot wait to see all of you playing in these, cast over your games, have some fun with the competitive players that are incredible. Dubsy saying that he dropped a combined 22 kills in both games that he played. See, even though that might not be a massive number, might not be comparable to some of these players, it doesn't mean that you're bad. You have a starting ground, and there's only room for improvement from here, and I believe in you. Anyways, we have the next link that is out already, and we are ready to get underway. Everybody starts somewhere from Triple B Blix, and I could not agree more with you. Could not agree more. Everybody has to start somewhere, and regardless of how high or how low that starting point is, there is always room for improvement for absolutely everyone. And no matter how good you are, you might be the best player in the game or in whatever you are trying to accomplish in life. No matter how good you are, there is always room to improve. And as long as you don't let yourself plateau, you will always be able to get better at what you are, what you're striving to achieve.
Very true.
And we have some famous players coming in. Nate Jake from Lore, ZX Ryox from Temp, Laz from VIP. Oh boy, I am excited. I don't know how many of y'all know this, but Laz is a infamous SMG player. This man is an absolute monkey, and he just flies around. I am very, very excited for this match to get underway. Cannot wait. We are ulting with Vizal, Nate Jake, iQuake, and Scorch XYZ versus tech support with ZX Rocks, Maharajay, Scully, and AK Beastman.
Yeah, I mean, seems like this match is going to be a perfect matchup, considering that tech support does have Maharaj and the other team does have Laz, which...
Laz, that's a name. That's a name and a half. That's a name that throws weight in parties. And Maharajay has a bunch of fans in the chat, bunch of fans everywhere. We're going to be spectating him, first-person perspective. Maharajay verified when. Couldn't agree more. Can't wait to see this man's incredible sniper plays. Let's see how it goes. Maharajay flying up ramp, looking for that peek, and gets picked off by the Laz, the SMG. So watch Maharaj push into sight once more, pushing into backyard. Misses the first shot, gets the shot on the semi, looks for the second on the LMG, going for the deagle kill. Nate the Jake picking him off with the Desert Eagle. Nate on 1 HP, Scorch on there, AK Beast mode, going crazy. Scully with him on LMG. Maharajay coming up long, gets the pick on Laz, gets the pick on Visal. Oh my god. Insane. Laz
Absolutely.
chilling ramp, bouncing off the walls like a rubber bouncy ball, gets the pick, and is holding down sight for... We are ulting. Maharajay on site, trying to hold it down with the sniper, looking for a pick, flicking between the two sides, waiting to see where they're coming from. Gets one pick on Laz. Oh my, that was a nice, very, very nice shot. Maharajay chilling. Nate Jake on site, 8 HP. Ryox gets the pick on him. Maharajay flying up through backyard. Gets the pick on Laz. Looks for the pick ramp. Doesn't see anyone. Goes back to peek ramp. Gets the pick. And then gets promptly picked off by Scully. Scully manages to hold down sight with that LMG. Going crazy. And we wait on the next site here. AK Beast mod managing to get picked off rather. And Nate Jake killing the, oh my god, killing Scully and Maharajay on 8 HP. Incredible stuff from Nate Jake. Ryox just chilling on that box. Maharajay coming up through mid. With Scully coming in through long on 7 HP. Managing to get sight. All 4 spawn on. They need to soak here. 576-10. Very close game. Oh my lord. This is going to be an OP match. It's going to be very close. Very exciting. Jake built different, and so is Maharajay. Laz as well. Everybody in this game is incredibly talented. We have 3 coming up long. Maharaj on long as well. Ryox getting picked off by Vasella. 3K with LMG. Oh my god. Wow. We have a nice little tussle going down in mid. Last spawning on. 3 people on. Maharaj gets picked off. Scully flying up through long. LMG and AK 2v1. AK Beast mod flying up through mid. So is Maharaj and Ryox. Scully chilling on just, oh my god, Laz. Laz just showing off to the camera really high up. Incredible stuff from Laz.
Yeah, really showing off the use of those SMG wall hops. There's so much stuff that you can do with it.
As everyone moves on to next. Nate Jake chilling on site. Visala chilling as well on that LMG, going crazy. AK Beast Mod coming up through mid. Maharaj chilling as well. Laz behind. They keep on pushing one by one. Laz, absolute monkey, going crazy. Scully just chilling mid with that LMG, picking up speed, whiffs it though. Maharaj chilling in short, gets one pick, looks for a second, gets picked off. Ryux chilling short as well. Last on site has 3 HP, dead though. AK Beast Mod chilling at 100. Couple players on none. Laz with the 1v1 between the LMG. Laz manages to pick off site with the 2K.
Yeah, Laz with the 2K, allowing his team to spawn on. Perfect time for them to soak in this situation because the team is wiped. Maharaj almost getting that pick there.
Almost a 1,000-point lead for We Are Alting over tech support. Maharaj getting picked off while he's trying to push in the site. A fan favorite. Get to see what he can pull off with the sniper. Looks like an incredibly talented player here. Ryux chilling. Maharaj following up. Scully as well. It's an absolute brawl. Scully chilling on site. They haven't picked them off yet. Oh my god. Almost got all three. Couldn't quite get it though because LMG is a little bit underpowered if you ask me. Regardless, we're moving on to next. And we get to see what happens here at short. Take a look at Maharaj's perspective as he looks for a pick coming up down mid, but he does not seem to get one. Gets picked off from behind with the spawns. And we get to watch the spawn on one more time. As Maharaj pushes up to backyard, looks for the pick. Doesn't manage to get it. Laz is really close. This could be brutal. Viz saw just chilling under on like no HP. LMG vibing out. Looking to regen. Gets picked off by Ryux from long. And Best Mod is just chilling backyard. Maharaj with backyard with his whole team. It looks like they're going to get site control. 2,400 to 1,000. 1,400 point lead.
Yeah, huge lead in this situation here. But we do have 40 seconds left. See if this other team can get a little bit more soak before we go into the next half. 30 seconds left in this one.
Maharaj just chilling back of ramp. Looking for those picks. Scorch just in a site with that 1v1 between AK Beast Mod. And that is some server lag as well. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Soaking points. Tech support is looking to get this lead lessened a little bit from We Are Alting. Looks like we're going to end this first half with a 1,100 point lead for tech support over... Or for I'm so sorry. We Are Alting over tech support. My fault. Potentially a tech support comeback in the second half. We can't wait to see what happens here.
Yeah, we're about to get here into the second half with a 28-40 against 14-70.
Absolutely.
It's easily possible, but it's going to be a little bit on the first point that they are pushing to right now. It's going to be a little bit of a tussle.
Everyone's looking for that Maharaj kill feed. Everyone's expecting it, waiting for it even. Maharaj legs Laz. Laz just chilling back there, and Vizsla gets the pick with LMG. AK Beast Mod just on site. Laz just playing like a monkey, going crazy. Scully up coming up behind him. AK Beast Mod on ramp, gets a pick off on Vizsla. Laz just chilling backside. They know they just need to keep them off, and they don't necessarily need to soak considering this 1,000 point lead over tech support. Vizsla just chilling on though with AK Beast Mod in backyard. Laz just going crazy, completely TDMing. Chat rooting for Maharaj, hoping to see that kill feed that they're all striving for, and it looks like tech support is going to get site control. See what Maharaj can pull off when they're all pushing down ramp, but he only gets a leg, unfortunately, with Nick Jake picking off a few. Laz going crazy. Oh my god, that was a 3K. That was a 3K for Laz. Wow, Laz is going insane on... I don't think this isn't the same service, is it? Oh my lord. Ryux just pushing up a ramp. Vizsla getting the pick off. All four on site. Maharaj is back market. Scully and AK Beast Mod.
Scully getting two there.
Nate the Jake getting two. Getting site control. Scorch pushing up ramp. Scully backyard. AK Beast Mod and Maharaj gets one. And that he gets two. No, he gets three.
He got three.
Oh my god. Let's see what he can do right here. Looks for the pick. Gets one on Laz. Knows one's on site. Gets two. He's looking for
He's
more.
warmed up.
He is thirsty.
He is warmed up.
He is thirsty. He has blood in his eyes. It is time for this Maharaj feed that everyone's been looking for. Let's see how he can push up. Let's take a few perspectives from him right here. See what he's doing. Gets a spawn on. Is looking for these picks. Waiting for Scully to come up. He knows that they're going to be mid because Scully just went long. Except for one. Ryex is going to be there. He looks at, gets one! Almost got two. Laz manages to pick him off.
Oh, yeah. They currently have 4 on, soaking a whole lot of points right now. Almost fully coming back.
We Are Alting went to the new site thinking that it was almost there, but there's still 50 seconds left on ult, if you will. Incredible stuff. They are almost entirely come back. 2090 to 20, or 2900 to 2600, 300 point difference. This is absolutely doable for the tech support comeback. Maharaj absolutely warming up now. An AK Beast mod, Scully and Scaffold, both of them pushing mid. Maharaj going long. Let's see what he can do. Gets one, gets two, that's three. That's three.
Yeah,
oh my
lord, a
lord,
whole big 3. Oh my god,
absolutely incredible stuff here. Nate Jake pushing up through mid. Vizsla as well. Tech support almost at the comeback. Definitely the fan favorite in chat. 100 point difference. 3 seconds left on ult. They're soaking every point they can. C is absolutely the soak point. Let's see what Maharaj can pull off pushing short here. Almost gets one. Laz going for a knife, it looks like. Oh my. Disrespect. Vizsla on 5 HP, but they all get spawned on. It is going to be for nothing.
people in chat saying Maha was trolling last half.
My gang 1 on Laz. Gang 2.
See it here.
Gang 3.
Gets 3.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I think
This man is a monster on this sniper. Let's take a look at more from his perspective. Wow. Incredible stuff. Oh, and he gets jumped over, unfortunately. But I really am excited. These last 2 points are going to come down to it all. 300 point difference between Tech Support and We Are Alting. I cannot wait to see what happens here. Maharaj on short. Gets 1. Looks for the second, but doesn't quite get it. Shoots a little bit high. And Scorch, Laz, Vizsla, and Nate Jake are all holding it down. 3,900 to 3,200. 2 minutes left on. This could be anything. Could be any man's game. Wait to see what happens here. Laz just playing like an absolute... Nate with the 3K. Oh my lord. Maharaj looking for a pick, looking for anything. Just struggling to get that. Gets 1. Almost got the second. And we're going to be moving on to the next in 10 seconds. They've managed to regain their lead by over, what is that, 1,300. But if Tech Support can hold off this last site, it is absolutely possible. It's going to come down to the wire here. Anyways, Maha looking for that pick, doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, it all comes down to this. I mean, it's possible.
Absolutely. It looks like Tech Support is holding onto site here. They absolutely need to if they want to have a chance. Najik pushing on, gets picked off by AK Beast Mod. Maharaja chilling long. Vizsla on site here, picks it all off with the LMG. Oh my lord. 40, it's 1,000 point difference, 1 minute left on the clock. Think this is going to We Are Alting. Fan favorites, absolutely Tech Support, but this is a best of 3 series. Don't worry, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Anything can happen. Maharaj is chilling. Nate picking him off though. Nate is an absolute monster. Nate Laz duo, incredible stuff.
Nate
absolutely incredible stuff. Yeah, Jake. Nate could absolutely drop a 10K. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, that is crazy. Look at Laz just playing like an absolute monkey. Look at him go, bouncing off the walls like a rubber ball. Oh my god. 10K for Jake coming up, I think. I think it might. I really think it might happen. According to chat, Scully is not trying, but we'll just have to wait and see. They're trying to soak as much as they can. 20 seconds left. I don't think it's possible. They have a whole 1,000 point difference. Pretty sure this is GG's for game 1 going to We Are Alting. Take a look at Maharaj's perspective from on the end here. The last 10 seconds. Looking to see if he can get one more feed for chat. Gets 1. Looks for the second, but no one's there. Yeah, this is going to be GG's to We Are Alting for game 1, and there is no 10K to be had, unfortunately, for Nate Jake. GG's all around. Nate Jake going crazy, 70 kills with AK Beast Mod not too far behind with 40 or 46, and Ryex with 52. Incredible stuff from both teams. Super close.
Just from seeing that game, I think it's safe to assume that this next game is going to be as close, if not closer, than that.
Oh, incredible. And it's going to be on Lost World or Undergrowth. Oh my lord, I cannot talk. My mind is going crazy. But Lost World for this next game 2, and we will get to see how it goes.
You just said Lost World again.
Did I actually say Lost World again? They're both green. They both look the same. I don't want to hear it. Don't yell at me, please. Oh, man. Regardless, Maharaj, yeah, it's Undergrowth. It's not Lost World. It's almost 3 in the morning for me. Doing everything I can to make sure my mind does not go numb. And I'm trying my best. Yo, Lost World comp? Maybe one day. We'll never know. Don't think so, though. I don't think that'll ever happen.
That would be very interesting for a competitive map.
Kanji in competitive with those bounce pads. Oh, no. This time, Maharaj with the 12K. A lot of Maharaj fans in the chat. A lot of tech support supporters. And we'll get to see whether or not they can pull it out with this game, too. Map 1 did go to We Are Alting, but anything could happen. This is still very easily winnable by everyone. Join the Discord if you're interested in playing in a future tournament. It looks like we're going to be hosting these every week. Many more to come. Many more to cast. Very, very, very exciting stuff. Map 2 is already out. Ready to get this underway. Very, very exciting. Oh my, if only I could copy the link here. Let's see Lost World we have in chat. Everybody's rooting for that Lost World competitive match, if only. Lost World OP, definitely. Map 1 did go to We Are Alting. We are going to get to see whether or not Map 2 will go to Techsport or We Are Alting. Anyways, let's hop into this and see what happens here. The lobby is already full. Match starting in 30 seconds.
Yeah, this time they were waiting on us.
Absolutely. Got a lot of tech support supporters in the chat. A lot of Maharaj fans. But Map 1 did go to We Are Alting, so we get to see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Maharaj's perspective onto this first site. Laz and Nate Jake are an incredible duo here, and they've just been able to pull off some incredible things. We'll get to see whether or not they can pull it off again on the Undergrowth. Maharaj fans, where are you at indeed? Anyways, Maharaj pushing mid, looking for this insane brawl. Oh, looks for one, gets one, and pushes through long. Looking for more, kill hungry, gets a second, likes a third. Looks for the kill on Laz. This man has absolute blood in his eyes, looking for it. Looking for it indeed. We have Scorch, oh, and Nate and Jake pulling up on Maharaj. Laz just in the tube on the roof. Oh my god, they have to be aiming up when they're fighting Laz because he is an absolute bird. Maharaj pushing up, misses the kill on Scorch, and Scorch manages to dig him. Vizsla, Nate, Jake, and Laz all pushing on. Scully, no HP, but pushes into Laz's gunfire for some reason. And Laz is
holding opposite corners here.
Incredible crossfire from these boys. Laz is inside of the walls. AK Beast Mod pulling up, gets fragged. Oh my, cannot speak. But it looks like it's going to be an immediate lead for We Are Alting by 500 points. Scully pushing on, gets a pick on Laz. It's a 1v1 between Scully and Scorch. He gets to just pick it. Nate gets picked off, and they're going to have 4 men on site for these remaining 10 seconds looking to soak. Laz pulling up. Vizsla pushing on. Gets the picks. Maharaj last on site. Almost manages to hold it down. 4 seconds left on this one, and it looks like we're going to be going to new. Take a look at Maharaj's perspective. Flying up. Holding down B site. On top of the boxes. Knows they're mid. Gets picked off by Laz. Laz going crazy. Vizsla and Scorch holding it down. Vizsla and Scorch clutching up. They don't get the spawn on, but they have 2 on site. And it looks like it's going to be a 4-man push coming up long and mid. AK Beast Mod gets picked off by Vizsla, and Maharaj is left all in defense for himself against Nate and Vizsla. AK Beast Mod flying up long. Nobody's on, that is right.
Yeah, Beast Mod with the... Ooh.
Oh my. Vizsla, Laz, and Scorch all holding down sight. Give all the players in here credit where credit's due. This is a very tough matchup from both teams, who we have incredible players on both sides. Maharaj getting the kill under him. Nice shot on Nate right there. Nice angle. Laz coming behind AK Beast Mod and gets the pick. 1,000 to 600, 400 point difference between these two teams. Super close game. Could go either way. We might be able to see a map 3 here.
Super close. Still 3 minutes, 30 seconds left, so
Absolutely.
There is a chance of that map 3 that, you know, everyone would be just a super interesting match in general.
Yeah, this has been two incredible teams fighting against one another. Maharaj getting the first kill, looking for the second, but Nate picks him off. We have Ryux behind him, gets all 3. No, gets all 4. Wait, no, that's 3. My fault. Gets all 3. Foresight control, Beast Mod coming up behind him, getting after he gets picked off, and they're moving on to the next already. Ryux on site as well, taking that fight against Vizsla and Laz, but gets picked off. Maharaj chilling on site and gets picked off by Scorch on that incredible FAMAS.
Scorch has got that fantastic tracking with the FAMAS.
Incredible. Ryux with the 3K holding it down there, but Scorch is just fragging. Just absolutely fragging. All 4 are soaking on site because they realize they don't have that 1,000-point lead that they're desiring, and they're looking for it. With tech support trying to pull up, they're pushing in one by one, and I think that's really a downfall. We see a lot of 4-man pushes from We Are Alting, but not as many from tech support, and I think that's one of the major differences. And Laz just getting pushed into the corner by Maharaj and Scully, with Maharaj and Scully, Ryux, and AK Beast Mod trying to soak, make up for this difference in the points. Laz just in the sky, gets the kill on the other SMG. Vizsla and Scorch on site, with Nate and Laz basically spawning on. We got 33 seconds left on this point. 1,000-point lead for We Are Alting. AK Beast Mod trying to fly as well. Vizsla just going crazy with that LMG. Gets all of those kills. Vizsla knifes Ryux. Oh, no. Oh, he did not just do that. Did, in fact, whip out the Cheshire Bamboo. Twitch drops with Maharaj, Ryux, Scully, and Beast Mod all in sight here. Looking to get those 1,000-point difference caught back up. Ryux going for those kills. Nate getting picked off. Vizsla and Scorch holding it down, though, as they push on to the next with these remainder 3 seconds. Let's take a look at Mirage's perspective. Gets 1, but gets picked off instantly. If he could have turned around, he might have had 2 right there. Oh, my lord. You got Ryux versus Vizsla. Foresight. Ryux manages to take it out. Tech support needs to soak all of these last points on D here if they want to be able to come back with this second half.
Yeah, they gotta
Vizsla,
really push this site.
Vizsla with the 2K. Nate pulling up with a 3. Wait, 2K from Vizsla and Nate. Foresight control. Vizsla on no HP, barely alive, with all 4 players pushing up through mid. Ryux on site, Beast Mod as well, and Scully. Scully and Beast Mod versus Laz. Foresight control. They managed to get it, and they are all spawned on for the most part. Yep. There's Maharaj. He didn't spawn in just yet. Didn't really know what he was doing. Going for that flank. Let's see what he can do. Doesn't manage to get it, though. Scully looking for those picks. Trying to track with the LMG. Just going crazy. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, my lord. Let's take a look at these last 30 seconds. 1,900 to 2,500. They've really caught back up in this point difference. It's absolutely looking possible for tech support to take us into a map 3. We will just have to wait and see. Laz just flying like an absolute bird. Or monkey. Whichever you prefer. Incredible stuff from him. All game, all last game, just been flying around, tracking amazingly with that SMG, going crazy. Maharaj looking for him. Scully with the 3K, and Ryux gets the last.
Huge
Scully going crazy.
The LMG.
Huge 3K. They need the last every single point they can get. They have a, 400-point difference in between them and We Are Alting. And if they want to pull out this win, they're really, really going to need to clutch up this second half. 6 minutes left in the game. 2,300 versus 2,700. Map 2. This is for the semifinals. If We Are Alting takes this, then they're moving to the finals, baby. And
yeah,
that'll be tech support out of the tournament. So we'll have to wait.
Wingman saying in chat, yo, they're coming back. That is true.
Absolutely.
That is super true.
We might be able to see it in map 3. Very exciting stuff. Anyways, Maharaj pushing up mid with his whole team, looking for those picks. All of them push through hut side. Looking for that pick on Laz. Doesn't manage to quite get it. 1 pick on Nate Jake. That's huge. Nate been going crazy, but he does get picked off by Scorch. Laz and Nate already back. Ready for action. Scully, all of them pushing up. 3-man push. This is going nicely for them. Maharaj pushing up, gets picked off by Laz. Laz and Nate just flying in. Maharaj dropping the question mark in chat. That's never a good sign. Looks like there might have been some server lag, though, especially from Maharaj's perspective. That might be what he's questioning. Scully and Ryux get site control, 2,400 to 3,100. It might be possible. Maharaj, Ryux, AK Beast Mod, and Scully trying to hold this down. 44 seconds left on the site. Laz pulling up. Scully gets the kill. Scully versus Vizsla for the site control, and Vizsla manages to pull it out. But they all basically spawned on. It's going to be a 1v3. 35 seconds. Vizsla knew he had to back off. Comes back for more. Scorch, Laz gets the pick. Scully right there. Scully versus Laz and Nate. Not a good 1v2. He wants to be taken. Gets the Laz. Almost got Nate as well. Vizsla on site. Maharaja hitting the headshot, but doesn't get the pick because it is an LMG. Scorched and Laz both in tube. Or tunnel, rather. Scully right there. Nate. All four on site needing to soak. They know that they don't have as high of a lead anymore, and they want to bring that back. Maharaj pushing up through HUD side. Scully in tunnel.
This is still 100% comebackable. They still have 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Running up to B site right now. Brand new.
One pick. Doesn't manage to get more. Laz gets 2. Scully picks off Laz. Nate with 2. Nate getting site control with those 2 kills. Scorch, Vizsla, and Nate all on site. Laz looking for those spawn kills, trying to spawn trap, trying to keep them off. If they manage to come back here and bring it to a map 3, that would be quite the comeback story. I really, really hope we get to see it. But there is a 1,000-point difference between them, and I don't know if tech support is going to be able to bring it back considering the recent trends that we've been watching. Regardless, Vizsla gets picked off. AK Beast Mode and Maharaja and Scully all spawn on 4 all on. They have 55 seconds to soak here. They need to every single point they can get. Scorch coming behind. Nate and Vizsla, and they get the picks. It looked like Vizsla has knife out there for a moment. Kind of concerned about that. Oh boy. We'll get to see a repeat of history. Regardless, Nate and Scorch holding it down still. 3,900 to 3,000. Once again, the 1,000-point lead. They've just like said in chat, We Are All Things pushes are just absolutely incredible. They push that 4-man. Laz just flies through the air, and they have to look literally everywhere. And it's very tough. Very tough. And not to mention that they have the LMG to counter Maharaj's sniper. And as we all know, Maharaj is an insane sniper player. He gets a knife kill on AK Beast Mode. Vizsla, no! Why do you have to disrespect him like that? You're up by 1,000. You don't have to do it. Come on, man.
He had to go for it.
Oh,
he just had
man.
to.
Oh, no, no, no. Let's take a look at Maharaj's perspective flying in and gets picked off by Laz, chilling a pillar. Scorch, Vizsla, and Laz all on site, trying to keep that 1,000-point lead. Laz fly hacking in creative mode. Scully and Maharaj with Jake on site. Scully and Maharaj
just typed in chat /game mode C, and there he goes.
Literally in fly. AK Beast Mod also trying to enter into creative mode, but looks like he might be able to do it too. 3,500 to 4,200. They no longer have a 1,000-point difference, but they are about to 4-man push, and this is going to probably be devastating. Yep, there it is. Like that. That was like 3 seconds, and they were all dead.
That was a perfect execution of a team-wide push, and ultimately secured them to C site.
Yeah, their pushes are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is weekly performance here. This is insane. But Vizsla is fighting Jake for that top spot. And keep in mind, Vizsla's on LMG. And he almost has 7K on LMG. Yeah. That's incredible.
Absolutely insane.
Maharaj, definitely a stream favorite. And tech support as well. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to pull it off here, though, with the 600. Well, actually, no, there's only 600-point difference. They're holding down site.
Yeah.
This last site's going to mean everything.
Back.
This is possible.
Back.
If they hold last site, this is them. This is all them. This is entirely possible. Let's see Maharaj's perspective in this push. If he gets this, if he's going to feed, now is the time. 1. Oh, okay. If Maharaj needs to pop off, right now is now when he needs to be doing that. Because this last point, if they manage to get it, is possible. But it looks like Vizsla is just too much to handle. This LMG is just going insane. And with a minute left, it's looking grim. Not impossible, but it's definitely looking grim. Plenty of time still on the clock.
They get a 4-man soak going on that site. It is possible, but they really needed to make a coordinated push here in order to do that.
Absolutely. Laz, Nate, and Vizsla just... Laz just knifed Scully! That's 2 knife kills in 1. Oh, no. Oh, my lord. Maharaj getting that first kill. Looking for that pick on Nate, but he does not get it. Scorch just picking him off. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure this is GG's. Over 1,000 points. 30 seconds left on the clock. I believe this is it. Keep in mind, these are some of the best OCE players. Laz, Nate, Vizsla, and Scorch. Incredible players versus Maharaj, Ryax, Beast Mod, and Scully. Insane players all around.
That is the match. But
that is absolutely the match.
A super good attempt. Only what, 900, 600 behind, and if they would have just hit that coordinated push and been able to take out the entire team and just 4-man soak that would have been winnable.
Yeah. Other than Laz's insane monkey and knife plays that we saw here, other than that, the only difference between these two teams were the coordinated pushes. We Are Alting just had so many more coordinated pushes than tech support, and I believe that is what won them that game. Nate with the 8,400, Laz as well with the 8,400, 57 and 58 kills respectively, almost identical copies to them. Laz and Nate going crazy, as well as Vizsla, 8,100 on LMG, mind you. Maharaj trying his best with Beast Mod, Ryx, and Scully. They almost had that. They were very close on that second to last. On that second to last site, they almost had the comeback, but the OCE monsters did not let it happen. They won 2-0, and that will be it. We'll be moving on to the final match here with We Are Alting versus See You in My 19th Life. Keep in mind, Maharaj, Scully haven't played the team consistently in 6 months. Maybe next tournament they can come back for all their fans in the chat. Scully 7K on LMG, absolutely impressive, as with Vizsla's 8K on LMG.
Yeah, that was a super good game.
We cannot wait to see this final match between See You in My 19th Life and We Are Alting. Good lucks to both teams. OC Monsters are, in fact, too cracked. One of the guys from the 19th Life team, I'm hearing, nuked with Uzi in this tournament. A Uzi nuke in a 140,000 KR tournament. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. We're going to have a really close match here in between the OC Monsters and the 19th Life. That is incredible. I know their name is We Are Alting, but I love to call them the OC Monsters because they are just that. OCE Monsters. Oh, man. Anyways, we're going to get to see this game, map 1, right now. This is what you've all been waiting for. The final map, or final series rather, of the night. I hope you are all just as excited as I am, because this is going to be some incredible stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
Hopping into game 1 on Sandstorm, of course. And we'll get to see game 2. And hopefully we'll get to take it to a game 3. Laz, Nate, and Scorch, and Vizsla all spawned in, waiting on the rest of 19th Life. See you in My 19th Life having LaxG, Safo, Swexys, and LaxZ. Laxy. Lazaxy?
LaxG and LaxZ.
Yeah, LaxG and LaxZ. My apologies for the horrible pronunciation this entire night. It is, in fact, 3 a.m. for me, and I am doing my best. Oh, man, I'm very excited here to get this underway. The final match, game 1 for 140,000 KR, 80,000 going to the first place winners. That's 20,000
KR per person.
Player. That's incredible.
Wow.
Hope you're all having a good time. Warm-up ends in 5 seconds, but I'll get this match underway. We're going to go ahead and take it from Laz's perspective off the jump here and see what happens.
Vizsla still rocking the bamboo, as you saw there.
Absolutely. Laughing emoji on the ground, ready to get going. Laz flying into backyard. He's going to get shot from behind. Oh, no, he's too quick. Gets the pick on sight.
On 2 HP.
Oh my god, he is an absolute monkey. That is incredible. But he is getting squeezed right there. LaxG and LaxZ on site with Sayo and Vizsla popping in, trying to get those picks, looking for them, but gets picked off by the two. Laz and Nate, Jake, and Scorch all pulling up. They get the site control. We are Alting currently with site control versus My 19th Life. Waiting for their organized push. Vizsla gets picked off. LaxZ pushing on. Safo on site. 1v1 between him and Scorch. Scorch is dead. LaxG gets the kill. Vizsla behind. Vizsla manages to pick him off.
Let's get behind him.
Oh my lord. This is just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Nate, Jake, Laz, and Scorch all on site. Swixy and LaxG all on site. Vizsla behind. Gets 2. Almost gets 3. Laxy and Safo on site. Laz runs into LaxG and gets punished. Nate chilling back here, waiting for Vizsla's push. And Scorch having a coordinate push with Laz coming in from behind. Incredible push once again, giving
Yeah, that was fantastic.
We are alting site control. 10 more seconds left on this site. Vizsla chilling up top. Krunker servers dumping themselves again. And Laxi on site with the 1v1 between him and Nate looking for site control. Moving on to next. Take a look at Laxi's perspective.
Scorch getting two there with the FAMAS pick.
Oh, absolutely. Laz, Vizsla, and Scorch all in sight. Looking for that pick between them and Safo. Laxi pulling up on LMG. Running right past him. Looking for that pick on Nate. They killed Nate. They have site control. Waiting for his teammates to push up long. All of We Are Alting coming down mid. This is going to be an absolute clash. 1v3 now for Laxi. Looking to hold it down. 1v4. About to be. Nate gets the pick. Yeah, he needed that regen. He had like 10 HP. Vizsla pushing down long. 1v1 between him and Laxi. Vizsla gets the pick. Laz and Nate chilling on site. Soaking as many points as they can get. We have We Are Alting taking the immediate lead, 850 to 430 against See You in My Ninth Life. We have a nice push from See You in My 19th Life, giving them site control for the next 30 seconds. They're going to need to hold that to bring back this 400-point difference between them and We Are Alting. Swexy has no HP, but still peaks. Incredibly close. Laxi gets the pick on Laz.
640.
This is going to be a really close game, boys. Hope you're all excited as we continue. Halfway through the first half of quarter, the map 1 already concluded. Laz, Scorch, and Vizsla all pushing through mid. Swexy on site with full HP. Vizsla doesn't notice him. He gets picked off by him and Safo with an incredible crossfire. And we're already moving on to next. Take a look at what Laz is going to do here on the site. Looking for that pick in short. Manages to get one. Looks for the rest, but doesn't see them. Here's the one coming up through market. Pushes up behind. Looking for these picks. Looking for whatever he can get. Doesn't manage to get much left.
B is such an interesting site because of that ladder. You can really do whatever you can think of with that ladder, allowing you to hold different angles.
Absolutely. There's so much elevation on the site, and it's an amazing site for a soaking, so we have to wait and see which team is going to be able to hold this site for the majority of the time. But all 4 from We Are Alting are spawning on, trying to soak as much as they can. There's a less than 100-point difference between them, and we're a 4-man push from We Are Alting onto site. 2 of them getting picked off as a 2v2, 2v1, 1v1 for site control, and Safo gets it for his entire team to spawn on. Incredible site hold right there. These pushes are incredible from both sides. Great stuff. Scorch, Laz. Yeah. Laz getting the pick with Nate. Swexy coming from behind. That 1v1 between him and Laz. Gets the kill on Laz. But Vizsla is ready to pick him off. 22 seconds left on the site. No one's managed to soak too much. Less than a 100-point difference between the two teams. Or slightly above a 100-point difference between the two teams. Swexy pushing it alone. Laz on 3 HP. Looking to regen. But his teammates are there to back him up.
Yeah, this site currently was there wasn't a lot of soaking happening besides the very end, which there are 3 seconds remaining on it, but which allowed it to be super close. It was just a lot of TDM.
Absolutely. This last site is going to determine the first half when we have Lax G chilling behind that box, that head tap angle with that rev. Nate Jake getting that pick with Laz being able to get on, as well as Vizsla pushing through underpass. Scorch pushing up long to help his teammate Laz. Vizsla on, all 4 on, looking to soak, trying to maintain that lead that they have of 500 points. This is any team's game. Super close, incredible pushes and holds from both sides. Cannot wait to see how the second half goes.
Now Laxi and Laxi are 4 soaking this current point. Laz coming in from the sky.
Incredible stuff. Laz is an absolute bird. It looks like we're going to have a 4-man final push from the 19th life for these last 30 seconds on site. Winning them the site because they managed to get the pick on all 4 of those guys. Lax G getting 2 kills. Incredible stuff. And they're already back. We're Alting's already back through long. Lax G with the 1v1 between him and Scorch. Nate is on 8 HP looking to retreat. Swexy and Lax G and Lax E both pushing up through backyard. Laz on 16 health. Lax G getting the pick. Vizsla between Lax G for site control. Lax G gets the pick.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. 2100 to 1900. Super close first half. This is any man's game. That's the first half being done. I think that's about a 100-point difference between the teams with We Are Alting up by Exactly 110. We're going to go ahead and watch Lax G's perspective pushing on to A site here. The second half is going to determine map 1 of this best of 3 series. Regardless, we have this 10-second intermission. We have to wait. And here we go. Half 2.
Half 2 of match 1, so not a big lead, but it's going to be close.
Super close. Laz just flying over the rooftops, overhead of everyone. Incredible stuff from him. You can see he keeps peeking that upward angle. Gets the pick on 4 HP. Swexy on site. Laz gets picked off, and Nate is coming from behind. It looks like the 19th life are going to get this site control. Safo, Lax G, Lax Z, and Swexy all on site, looking to soak as much as they can. They've almost already made up for this difference in points. Well, no, there's still just 100 difference.
They've almost tied it up, though.
Very, very close. Incredible stuff. Laz, Scorch, and Vizsla all in sight. They know they need to get more points if they want to secure this lead, but they just keep getting contested by amazing pushes coming in from 19th life. 19th life soaking on site. Looks like we're going to have a 1-man push-up ramp, 3-man push in backyard. Looking both ways. Laz gets picked. A 1v1 between Nate and Jake gets the pick, and that will be the A site control for this moment for We Are Alting. Nate Jake trying to hold it down. 1v3 gets picked off, and 19th life manages to hold a site here for the moment. Vizsla pushing up ramp rather, and Laz pushing backyard. Swexy pushing alone into 4 men, just dies there. 6 seconds left on the site. It looks like 19th life is going to be moving on to next. Laxi's perspective, holding long, sees Jake, but it looks like it's going to be primarily a mid push from We Are Alting. Take a look at what happens here. Laz, Nate all get picked off, with 19th life having an incredible hold on B site here. Laz pushing underpass, about to come up long. 3 men coming up through mid. Laz peeking with SMG, flying in the air. Looks for that, all the picks. Very evenly distributed kills there for site control on We Are Alting. Laz still flying over Laxi's head on 2 HP, manages to get a pick, and it's a Laz 1v2 for site control. Laz gets picked off by Swexy though. Laxy, Lax G, Swexy, Sefo, all hanging onto site. 4 men on. They managed to grab the lead here by 100 points. The tides have changed.
Wow.
These holds have been carrying on for them. These holds are incredible. I think that C site is really going to determine the outcome of this game. Because as I've said many times before, Vizsla gets a oh wait, no he didn't. Very close though. Super close. He went for it. Incredible.
He tried.
Incredible attempt. 10 seconds left on this point. They have a 400-point lead. If We Are Alting wants to bring this back, they're really going to need to soak on C. And Laz! Oh, Sefo! Safo! Getting the knife on Laz! Oh my god. Laz went for it. The balls on that man. Regardless, we're going to get to watch We Are Alting's hold on C. Whether or not they can hold it down, maintain, or grab this lead back. He's just in the sky. Leaving us up here. Sefo getting the pick, holding on to site control with Vizsla pulling up, but they're just all intertwined with each other. Back and forth, next to one another. Laz manages to pick it up, and all 4 spawn on. 3,800 to 3,300, 500 point difference. Incredible stuff from both teams.
They can hold this. They can take this.
Absolutely. They need this site if they want to come back here. Scorch on 1 HP. Stays alive and clutches up. Oh my god. Wow. Scorch, that was incredible. Wow. Swexy on site. He gets 1. Lashley shuts him down though. He says, no, that's not happening. You're not getting your clip today. Vizsla pulling up on the site. Nate, Jake, Laz all spawning on right here. Scorch coming back as well. 3,600, 3,800. They've lessened it down to a 100 point difference. And this is going to be the push from 19th life that they need. They need to get this last kill on Jake. It's all up to Jake here. Swexy spawns on next to Jake. What is that spawn? Krunker, what are you doing? Poor Jake. Horrendous spawns. Poor man. And we have Laz, Vizsla, Nate, and Scorch all pushing on, giving them site control. 3,800 to 4,100. This is going to come down to this last point. 12 seconds left on this side. Oh my god. Regardless, Swexy is on with his team, looking for site control. Nate holding it down. Nate has been going crazy.
This is going to be close.
Absolutely. Let's see what Nate can do here.
Man.
Nate gets site control for We Are Alting. Oh my god. Wow, Vizsla holding it down. Laz coming up behind. All of them spawning on. This is it. This is what's coming down to. We are ulting, grabbing the lead again by 100 points. This is the site. D is where it's happening. Vizsla looking for the pick. Trying to grab it. Laxi. Lax G. Swexy. And oh my lord. They're all spawned on.
They were tied.
They grabbed the lead back. 100-point difference. Yeah. This is anyone's game. Vizsla on site. Laxi gets the pick. Cepho all spawning on. Oh my god.
This is gonna.
Laz flying over. Look at him fly. Look at him fly. Oh my lord. Swexy pulling up through market. All spawning on. 4,300 to 4,500. 40 seconds left. That was incredible, Laz. Oh my god. They're pushing up through market, coming through backyard. 44.50 and 45.60. So close. 30 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be it. We're coming down to the wire here, Choice. Oh my god. Swexy pushing on. Nate has to hold it down. Nate doesn't. It's tied. Laz. It's tied. They take the lead. 20 seconds left on the clock. Cepho pushing up. Vizsla, Nate, all of them coming up. Laz holding it down. They managed to take the lead. 130-point difference. Scorch and Laz. 8 seconds left. This could go to them.
Oh no.
They can hold it. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Laz trying to hold it down. He doesn't manage to.
No.
This is game. We are 19th life. Wins the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. 19th life takes it out of We Are Alting's hands. 56 kills from Cepho. I'm getting lightheaded. I was screaming too much. That was incredible. Holy crap.
There's no way that just happened.
47-30 to 46-70. Oh my god, chat is going crazy. I'm going crazy. Everyone's going crazy. Wow.
Wow, and that's game 1.
That is in fact game 1. Game 2 on Undergrowth. My head is pulsing.
This might be the time where we see a match 3.
I'm really hoping so here. I'm hoping that We Are Alting can pull it back and we can take it back on Sandstorm for the map 3. That would be incredible. Oh my god. Wow. That was the match we were waiting for all night. Most of these maps before us have been like 1,000-point blowouts, but that was down to the last 20 seconds. The last few kills were everything there. Wow.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff.
Look how close the kills were and the objective.
They were all within 10. Give or take. Give or take. Anyways, that was only map 1. We're taking this to map 2 on Undergrowth. And if CU My 19th Life manages to pull it out, then that will be 140,000 KR going to them. Well, 80,000, but still incredible. Anyways, that's map 1 to CU My 19th Life. Waiting on Link to come out for map 2 on Undergrowth, and I hope you all are prepared. Excuse me. Oh my god, the OC Monsters dropped the map, finally. They had not dropped a map yet this tournament. And that was the first map that they dropped to CU My 19th Life. We have a real match on our hands here, boys. This Undergrowth game is going to mean a lot. CU My 19th Life still maintaining their 0 games lost this tournament, have yet to drop a singular map. Cannot wait.
That is wow. I think I will say one of the plays that really made it that close was when Laz went so high up.
Laz hit the skybox there.
And I believe he got 2 when he went that high. And I believe
did he bounce off the skybox? Did he bounce off the skybox?
I think he bumped his head a little bit.
I really think he did. Little scratch on the noggin there. Oh my god. Hopping into this game 2 on Undergrowth. He did not hit the skybox, but he was very, very close. Very, very close indeed. Regardless, that was incredible from him. Incredible from CU My 19th Life, holding it down when it mattered. Insane stuff. Absolutely incredible. Oh my lord. Regardless, this is going to mean it all. If We Are Alting doesn't manage to pull it back here and pick up this map, then this is absolutely going to CU My 19th Life. And all of these players are playing even Krunker. This is all incredibly close. Incredible stuff here. I don't know if y'all noticed, but up until this final, neither of the teams had dropped a singular map in any series. And now this final, see my 19th life managed to pull off that kill or that map win against We Are Alting, and they made them drop their first map. See my 19th life still has yet to drop map. If they win this, they will go through this entire tournament unscathed.
Yeah, it's this last match, the finals match is it's just crazy compared to any of the other matches we saw today. This is the closest by far.
Absolutely. All these others were, they seem to have 1,000-point buffer at majority of the times, and that was not true at all. Not true at all.
We were scratching the 100s.
Yeah, we were scratching the 10s. It was tied up on the last 20 seconds. Regardless, the warm-up ending in 10 seconds, and we will get to see what happens here. And this will be this. We Are Alting versus See You My 19th Life. Once more, we're going to go ahead and take a look at from Lax G's perspective, pushing on to a site on Undergrowth. Let's get this underway, boys. Pushing through mid, flying over top of this wall. Interesting choice as they all push through. Mid. Extremely coordinated. Looking for a pick, but doesn't quite manage to get it. Seifo on the semi now. And it looks like We Are Alting manages to hold down a site first push. Oh my lord, Laxg just flying in. Or Laxg, Seifo, and Swexy all managing to hold down site. 300 to 110. Super close already. Back and forth like a tennis match once again. Laz, Nate, and Vizslo all pulling up. Looking for every pick they can get. Swexy with that 1v1 between him and Scorch. Force site control, but Scorch manages to pull it out. Scorch on the Rev now. Interesting choices. Laz flying in. Looking for those SMG picks, but doesn't manage to get them. Lax G versus Scorch and Nate for site control. Nate and Scorch manage to pick it up. Oh my lord. Looks like they're waiting for that coordinated push. Swexy looking for an opening pick as Laxy pops in. Lax G looking for the kill. It's down to Laxy and wow, Laxy gets the pick on Laz, getting a site control. All four back. Now they just need to hold down for these last 13 seconds to try to bring back this point difference between them and We Are Alting. Nate and Laz. Laz on 1 HP, clutching up, getting that last kill on Laxy. And now we're going to be moving on to next. Laxy putting up the spray, trying to bait them out and see if it works. Vlad, Scorched, and Nate all getting on site. Does not look like the spray worked there. Regardless, it looks like it's going to be a coordinated long push. Seifo, Laxy looking for any pick and get. Laxy on site. Laxy with that Rev 1v1 between him and Scorch. Interesting stuff. Swexy with the FAMAS play. Just need to kill Laz. They get the kill on Laz. Seifo, Laxy, and Vizza all on site. Nate the Jake on ramp. Laxy getting those insane LMG picks that really matter. Swexy on the FAMAS, trying to look for a pick mid. Anyways, Laz building up speed, waiting for that ramp push.
Speed.
Gets the
Took
frag.
0 damage there.
Insane. Nate gets one, Laz gets one. Between the two of them, well done. Anyway, Swexy, Laxy, and Seifo all pushing on site. It's between Seifo and Vizsla for site control. Laxy now helping him out. Laxy, Laz, and Vizsla for site control. Vizsla was looking for a knife. Vizsla was looking for a knife. This is too close. Vizsla, this is too close.
Actually going for it.
Vizsla, you need this. Vizsla, I don't know if that's the right play. Oh my lord. Swexy, Laxy, and Seifo on site trying to hold it down. Looking to bring back this 860 to 1440. Oh my god. Swexy, Seifo pushing on the site through ramp. Their two teammates just chilling on next, it looks like. And let's take a look at Laxy's perspective from this hold. Looks like it's going to be a 4-man push coming in from under. Look at Laz flying in the air. Swexy shuts him down. That's the first time Laz has been shut down like that in the air.
Yeah.
He was not allowed to take that airplane fight right then. A10 Warthog failed him, crashed. And Nate pushing on with Laz. Laz, once again, looking to get picked. Or he doesn't let it happen twice. The FAMAS got him once. He wasn't about to let it happen again. 1280 to 1800. Only a 600 point difference. If We're Alting manages to hold this down, we're going to go to a map 3, ladies and gentlemen. 50 seconds left on C site. Seifo, Lax, Swexy, and Lax Z all holding it down. Vizsla pushing in. Nate gets One pick. Nate gets picked off. Scorch and Vizsla down to them, and they are
my God.
dead. Vizsla has 3 HP. That was so close. Swexy getting 1. Swexy looking for the second. Swexy gets the second, almost a third. It's between Lax and Nate. Lax gets it.
Lax, none of them spawn on, though. There's going to be a risky situation for Lax.
It's a 3v3. Oh, it's a 1v3 now. Oh my God, Swexy holding it down. Wow.
My man.
Holding it down for them. They know they need to come back here. They're down by 400. Not far at all. This is only the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Laz, Laxji, Safo, Swexy all holding it down from the OC monsters here. Oh my Lord. They're going to be moving on to next. This next point is already underway. Scorch, Laz, trying to hold it down for their team. It's a 2v3, 2v2, and now it looks like oh, they're back. Team is clutching up, pulling up. 4-man spawn on. We are ulting, are all on. See you in my 19th life. We're going to need to push this. They're down by 400, and they know they need this point to try and make the second half a little bit easier. Vizsla, Scorch looking for the pick. Gets it. Vizsla on 20 HP hiding. Laxji waiting on his team to push up. Laz is fighting them in mid. Manages to hit one down to 20 HP, and he's still pushing in. The ball's on that man and that FAMAS. Incredible stuff. Pushing in. It's a 2v1, and he manages to get, but Nate is right behind him. Laz, Vizsla, and Scorch all in sight. Laxji chilling on the boxes. All the pushing in. Laxji pulling in with that LMG Relentless, and it came down to Laxji in the 1v2, but he doesn't manage to pick it up. 2790 to 1800. There's a 1,000 point difference between We Are Alting and See You in My 19th Life. They know they need this game if they want to bring it to a map 3, and they are fighting by the skin of their teeth for it. Anyways, Nate, Laz, Scorch, and Vizsla all holding down on D, trying to soak as much as they can because they know See You in My 19th Life can clutch up at any given moment, as we saw last game, and they do not even want to risk that going into the second half. 6 seconds left, 3,200 to 2,000, and it looks like 19th Life is going to try to soak as many points as they can here at the end, and that is half won.
Hey, but last game we saw that they can get super close, so we might be able to see a match 3 here. Absolutely.
If We Are Alting manages to continue this lead, we will absolutely be going to a map 3, but they have a 1,100 point difference. It's going to take a heavy, heavy effort from See You in My 19th Life to pull this off, but we're going to have to see whether or not they can do it. They did it last game. Can they do it again? Oh my God, Laz with the movement. Incredible stuff. Flying through hut, insane speeds, gets the pick. Wow. I'm glad I watched Laz there. I don't know if y'all saw that jump on the mid wall, but that was really impressive, especially on SMG. Swexy pushing into tunnel, gets picked off. Safo alone. Laxi on site. Under Laz. Laz gets him just flying in the air through. I have no words. He's airborne. Stuttering. Grasping for breath. Laz flies through the sky. Total monkey. Laxji pushing in through hut side, waiting on his team. They're pushing 1 by 1. This isn't preferable. They have a 1,500 point difference in between the two of them. Safo needs to get that kill on Laz. He does. They know they need to soak here. Nate backing off. He knows he doesn't want to take that 1v4. And there it goes. This is a complete clash. Vizsla coming down. Scorch and Laxi holds it down. 20 HP, but Laz, they all got the preferable spawn. Swexy pushing back yard, but he pushes into Scorch and Vizsla. He manages to get Vizsla. Scorch on 1. Laz full HP on site. Vizsla as well on 20. Laxji gets the pick on him. Laz gets picked off. Nate is already there. This is some incredible elite rotates. Incredible stuff from all the teams. Laz Monkey going crazy. Nate in tunnel. Swexy looking for the pick on Laz, but doesn't quite get it. 3970 to 2500 over a, a 1,500 point lead. Crazy.
Yeah. I can't keep saying it. It still can happen, I think.
Absolutely, but even if it doesn't, that means we get to watch a game 3. So a small part of me is even rooting for We Are Alting here, because if they do manage to hold this down, then we get to see a game 3, and I love that. Final match, going to a game 3 most likely. 4 minutes left on the clock. It's absolutely possible for See You in My 19th Life to close it out here, but they do have a lot of work they need to do. Over 1,000 point difference between the two teams. They know they need to soak and hold it down. Laxi, Safo, Swexy all on site, trying to soak as many points as they can, while Laxi tries to get back, but is just being hunted down by Vizsla. Absolutely vicious. Laz, look at him jumping, bouncing off the scaffolding on the right side there. Interesting. Swexy, all the 3 pushing up a ramp. Overpowering Nate. It's Vizsla versus all of them. Vizsla going for the knife. Vizsla gets 1 knife. Vizsla going for 2. Vizsla gets 2 knives. Vizsla gets 2. Vizsla holds down sight.
He actually just did it.
Vizsla clutches up sight
He
with
actually
knife.
just did it.
The bamboo stick go crazy.
He clutched up a sight with a piece of bamboo.
There is no way that just happened. What am I witnessing?
Oh my god.
You can't do that, Vizsla. That's not allowed. No. You can't do that. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. Bamboo for the win. Hello, YouTube. Anyways, we have Swexy holding it down here. Looks like we're going to have a 4-man push coming through tunnel. Laz just flying over. Laxi getting pinched right there. Vizsla and Laz holding it down. All of them spawning back. 4,600 to 3,300. Over a 1,000-point lead back into the last 3 minutes of this game. And it's going to come down to these last 2 sites. If CU in my 19th life want to end the game here, they're going to need to do a lot of work. And I'm unsure how possible it is. Oh my god. Swexy on 2 HP right there. They don't see him. Nate doesn't see him. Laz does, though. Gets the pick. Laz on 1. Going for the fight on Cepho. He knifes him on 1 HP. What are you doing, Laz? What are you doing? Laz has insanely massive balls. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Vizsla holding it down. Just suppressing fire with that LMG as you should. Laz just flying off the walls even though nobody's there. Just getting prepared. Hopping on that pillar. Off angles, everything. Laxi pushing in through tunnel. 3 HP. Nate is chasing. Nate! Oh, I thought that was a knife. Oh, man. I got worried for a second. I got worried for a second. The disrespect from both sides. Incredible stuff. There's over
10 seconds left.
Just about to be a 2,000-point lead for We Are Alting. I don't think it's possible entirely for See You My 19th Life. And I think this is going to indicate a map 3, guys. Very exciting. Oh, man. 4-man hold on D. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it now. They can't drop a single man. They need to hold this the whole time. But I don't know how entirely possible that is. Nate getting the spawn on. 4-man on. Lure spray. Nate chilling on it. Map 3, map 3, map 3. It looks like it's going to be going to it. I don't think there's any possibility that See You My 19th Life brings this up. And I think this will be going to a map 3. And Safo gets a knife on Laz. It's revenge. Vizsla gets a knife on Safo. Nice back and forth, back and forth. They know that this game's over and they're ready to take it into the next. So they're just flying at them with a knife. Look at Laz hopping around like an absolute lunatic. Vizsla with another knife. Gets 2. The bamboo. The bamboo go crazy.
Vizsla with the 2 again.
Oh my god. Vizsla probably should have gone runner. Safo, it's a knife fight. It is a knife fight here. Safo looking for it. Laxi gets a 3K on. Laxi gets a 4K, including the knife 3K was on LMG. What the hell are you doing? Oh my god.
Wow.
That's crazy. They almost brought it back here at the end. If there was a little more time, 1 more point, they probably could have done it. But Vizsla going for the knife, almost got it. Laz stole that kill. Okay. Everyone, we're going to a map 3 against See You My 19th Life versus...
Of course. It's the finals.
The finals, map 3, super close, 1-1. Both teams have dropped their first map in this final. Nate with 55 kills, Vizsla with 44, Laz with 45, Safo with 47, Laxi with 43, Laxz with 36, Scorch with 34, and Swexy with 31. GG's, we're going to a map 3. This is the decider. This is for the 80,000 first place prize pool, and it's 140,000 KR 4v4 tournament. I hope you're all excited. Who do you think is going to win? 1 in chat for We Are Alting, 2 in chat for See You My 19th Life. Let's see how it goes. Oh my god. Both teams dropping their first map in the finals. As you can tell, neither of them dropped a single map in the leading up to this, and it was inevitable for these two teams to be battling it out. These two teams to be battling it out here. Map 3 couldn't be more of a photo finish. We're back on Sandstorm where we had that 10-point difference in the last 20 seconds. If we get another game like that, that would be absolutely incredible.
Like, it just baffles me to think that we went through an entire tournament and the only game that has had a map 3 is the finals.
Yep, and the only game that these two absolute punishing teams have managed to drop is against one each other. The OC monsters, as some may say, as on the team we're alting, versus See You My 19th Life, they're just popping off. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff from both sides. Cannot wait for this map 3 to get underway. I hope you all in chat are just as excited as I am. 3:30 in the morning. I'm screaming. This is scary. I see Kim in the chat. How are you, man? And we are ready to get going.
Wow. Yep, that is absolute. It's just I can't stop thinking about how the only match out of the entire tournament has gone to a game 3.
I cannot wait until we get to watch this map 3 underway. Oh man, these players are absolute monsters. And the knife kill is lightening up the mood a little bit. Incredible stuff. Map 3 is about to be hosted. Cannot wait.
Yeah, Vizsla clearing an entire site with a stick of bamboo.
It was a 1v2 on site. He had like 20 health, and he just starts slapping. He just starts slapping. Oh my god. Using that bamboo like it was intended. Oh, man. Oh, man. Drink some water. I am fresh out. I've went through an entire energy drink, an entire bottle of water throughout this tournament, and I can't leave. This is map 3. My voice is going to absolutely be dead after this, but is entirely worth it because I am extremely excited for these games.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm fresh out of water too. I just realized.
Oh boy, I'm sure you can hear my voice, but yeah, waiting for map 3 to come out. Cannot wait. Hashtag bamboo on top. Can we get some hashtag bamboo on top in the chat, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, love it. Absolutely love it. I'm so happy I managed to get the bamboo from the Cheche drop. Absolutely, I think that's my favorite melee in the game.
Hey! Don't rub it in now. I didn't get to get it.
You didn't get the bamboo.
No.
Man.
That was like one of the only ones I wasn't able to. Yeah.
That was straight up the first one I got. I had to support Cheche out there. Oh boy. Once again, we're still waiting on that.
I run the anchor.
Ah yes, big ships. A lot of controversy behind that item. Regardless, waiting on that map 3 to come out. And then once it does, we will get this underway. I hope you all in chat are just as excited as us. But here we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm screaming, living with my parents. I don't know how happy they'll be about that in the morning, but it is all worth it.
It's okay. Just tell them bamboo's on top.
Bamboo is in fact on top.
They come in and they start getting upset. You just say, "I'm sorry. It was the bamboo."
The bamboo did it to me.
Yeah, you just got to tell them.
Absolutely. It looks like map 3 is just about to come out. I see some people typing in the caster chat. Very exciting stuff here, boys. Link will be out in a minute, fellas. 1 minute. Oh, man. The final is coming up right now. Last match of the night. Just tell them I'm sorry. Somebody did a bamboo clutch in a block IO game, and it was too epic. I could not agree more, Triple Blix. Great. That's amazing. We've seen incredible stuff from all of the teams throughout this tournament. And alting 19th Life, dropping their first maps to one another. Some of the best teams against one another. Just incredible players from all the stuff. I don't know if y'all can tell, but in a lot of those instances, I was almost left speechless. Almost left speechless. Oh man. Josh, how are you feeling about these games?
I am after that little bamboo play, I was a little shook. You know, I haven't seen a proper. I mean, of course, we have seen a couple knife kills in the time we've casted, but using it like that to clear a site, that is something else.
On a very influential point, mind you.
Yeah.
Like that matters.
On like 10 HP.
10 HP, bamboo swinging. I was trembling in my seat. Oh my god. One second, everybody. Map 3's link is going to be out here momentarily, and we'll be able to get this final match of the night underway. Very exciting stuff.
Battling it out for a big 80,000 KR prize. That is huge.
140,000 KR in total.
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
man.
140,000 KR total, but like 20K each to whoever wins this next match. That's a lot of KR, man.
That's a very, very, very big number. And forget the KR, all right? Forget it for a second. These are some top competitive players, and they are fighting for bragging rights. They're fighting for the title of the first ever Krunker Tourney Hub victory team. This is the first ever Krunker Tourney Hub tournament, and I hope you all are enjoying it just as much as we are. Had a great time here tonight, and this title means a lot. This title means a lot. Oh, man.
Wingman saying Jake is going for his first win ever. Big stakes on the line. First win, man. I'd be shaking a little bit. Not gonna lie. If I was Jake, I'd be a little bit nervous, but he's got it. I believe in him.
I don't know how true that is, considering he's kind of insane. I'm pretty sure he's won some things before.
55 and 40 was the last match.
I'm pretty sure he's won some things before. Anyways, link is out for this newest game in these finals. Map 3, incredible stuff. Thanks to all the contributors and sponsors to make this event possible. Absolutely. And here we go. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Why am I nervous? Why am I a little bit nervous about this? Like I'm just watching and I'm getting a little shaky over here.
I didn't want to say it. I really didn't want to say it. But I'm a little. My hands are starting to sweat. My hands are starting to sweat, and it's freezing cold in my room. So it's definitely not due to the heat. And wait, is this on what? Guys, this is on evac. Was this intentional? Map 3 on evac? Okay, then. Huh?
I gotta be honest, I have never seen an evac comp match.
Neither have I.
Very interesting.
Wait, this is not evac? Wait, hang on. Am I dumb?
Wait, what is this?
Wait, this is not evac. Wait, hang on. What is this map called? This is called Sight. It's Sight, not evac. Oh my.
Yeah, imagine.
God, it's Sight, but it's okay. We can.
Funniest part about that is, I don't know if any of you know, but I do the official Krunker top 10s, and I've actually screwed that up twice in the videos after they were published. Yep.
Oh, no. Anyways, this first ever Sight comp game that I'm ever going to see, I think a lot of these players are going to be not very experienced on this map, and Sight has been newly added, according to what I'm getting in here in the chat. So, yes, I suppose. I did not expect to see a Sight game, but this will definitely be something new. Anyways, we're getting into this final map. This will be for all the marbles here. Let's watch Nate and Jake pop in, pushing onto a Sight. Let's see him go crazy. Right up onto A Sight. We have big push from everybody. A lot of people in mid. Laxi, Cepho, and Laxi pushing onto Sight, getting A Sight control first round. Oh my. That's not fair.
This is a very interesting site right here. You don't really have anywhere to hide.
Yeah, and it's just one big hole in the front. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, we have 3 men on site. Lax Z pushing on. They managed to get picked off by Nate and Scorch. Vizsla holding it down. I don't know where Laz is. Laz is lurking around. Laz pulling up through long, I suppose. And then Cepho and Lax G on site. About to be Nate and Scorch holding it down. They all have no HP. One solid push will take them all out. Vizsla is the only one with above 50, it looks like, as they all heal. Missed their chance to capitalize on the 0 HP, but they still managed to get Sight control with Lax G and Lax Z holding it down. 250 to 610. Very close off the jump here. Nate is almost back in. Nate gets picked off. It's now be him and Scorch. Scorch is the pick. Laz coming back. Vizsla as well. Laxi pulling up. Nate following through. Got a big tussle coming up here. Wait until we see what happens. Cepho pulling up. Scorch, Swexy. They get the pick. Nate is the last one alive. Laxi, and Swexy all on site.
This is their time to soak.
Absolutely.
They're a little bit behind currently, but this is their time to get back up in that.
Unfortunately, for them,
range.
it's next site already.
Yep.
On B, we have Laz, Scorched, and Vizsla, and Nate out front. I see how they decide to push this. Oh my god, Laxi gets one, almost got two. Lax G versus Nate. Nate is holding off-site. Impressive angle right there. This is, in fact, a map that both teams aren't familiar with, so this definitely should be interesting. Laxi, Cepho, and Swexy all pushing up. Nate and Vizsla. Nate's last one on site. Swexy gets the kill, but he's going to have to take this 1v2, unless his teammates are there. There it is. Yeah. 2v2. Oh, 2v3. Oh my god, Vizsla went for a knife.
Was going for it.
Dude,
Vizsla was going for it again.
This means so much. They're only up by 700. I don't think they can afford to do that. It worked once, but oh my. Got Nate, Laz, and Scorch pulling up. Cepho on backside. Him and Laz. Laz gets the pick. We have a 4-man push coming up. 4v4. They need a pick if they want to take this. They really need that pick. Almost getting the pick on Laz. He has no HP, but he's still peeking. Laxi gets, and they all spawn on. The push did not lead to success. 1,000-point lead for We Are Alting into the second site rather. Lax G looking for anything he can, but Vizsla's just hiding. He still gets a pick, 5 HP. Incredible, but unfortunately that is the end of that site. Got Lax G in the 19th lives holding it down. Swexy, Vizsla getting that 1v2 with Laz. Oh my god. Cepho, Swexy, Laxi, and Laxi all pushing up. They need that kill on Vizsla. He's hiding in that corner. Laxi gets the LMG 1v1, but they all have no HP.
All of them have really low HP, but they're all slowly regenning. Giving
Absolutely.
Laxi time to move up and coordinate with the team here.
It's going to be a 4v4 site hold. See if they can pull it off. They really need this. And Scorch and Vizsla just overpower them right there in the end. 2,000 to 1,200, 800-point difference. Could go to anyone. 2 minutes left in this first half. 6 minutes left in the second. This is going to be incredible. They get the pick. It looks like 19th Lives are going to be able to grab C control here. Now, it depends on which team rotates quicker. 30 seconds left on this point until we go next. Nate, Laz, Scorch, and Vizsla all pushing up, but there's only 23 seconds left on this. They really...
That's 3 on.
They really need to hold this if they want to secure that victory. Secure that lead into the first half. Cepho pushing up long. Laxi pushing up underpass. Laxi almost gets a pick on Laz. Scorch and Laz very low. Scorch regenning though. Vizsla full HP. Full 170 health on that LMG. Incredible stuff. Swexy gets a pick on the LMG. Laz is above him. He doesn't see him. Laxi needs that pick, but it's on to the next site already. Vizsla pushing on to D to conclude this first half. Looks like a lot of these sites are really tight, so they're really nice for soaking as We Are Alting has been able to take advantage of. Lax G, Swexy, Lax Z holding it down, 4 men on. They know they need to soak. They're less than 1,000 points down now, and if they want to get this game, they're going to need this. They managed to hold off the push. Let's see if they can spawn on. Lax G spawns on, and Cepho is already back from the rotate. 4 men on, lessening the lead second by second. They just need to hold this next push. Vizsla dead. It's a 2v2. Laz looking to clutch it up. Laz going crazy monkey mode. Oh my god.
Wow.
Laz clutches it up.
Showing off how the wall hops are so important when you're
600-point difference. Swexy, Laxi holding it down. Laxi in the 1v2. He needs this if he wants to pull it up. Laxi pulling up, looking for that pick on Scorch, but Nate is behind, ready to get that pick. Swexy pulling up. Vizsla as well. They're trying to get the 4 men on. Try to get back that 1,000-point comfortable buffer so they can at least lose the site and not be out. Looks like we got 20 seconds left in this first half. The 1,000-point difference in between the teams. Cepho and Laxi looking for this last 10 seconds. Laxi gets the kill after the reload.
He almost went for the knife again.
Oh my god. Wow. Vizsla. Wow. Vizsla is just incredible with that. He's got balls of steel. Nate. Oh my god. Nate clearing sight like an absolute Chad into the second half.
Wow.
We have a 900-point difference in the teams. This half is going to bring it back. I believe that 19th Lives can bring it back. But if We're Alting manages to hold off like they did that first half, they absolutely will win this.
It all comes down to this, though. A whole 6 minutes of gameplay, and it all comes down to this.
This is the last 6 minutes that everyone's been waiting for. 3 seconds, and here we go. Getting underway. I'm going to take a look at Cepho's perspective running into this first A site. It looks like he's going He's picking up speed, not going around backyard. Looking for that pick, gets one. Looks for the second, but doesn't manage to pick it off. And that will be We Are All Things A site control off the jump. Swexy, LaxG, LaxZ all pulling up. 4-man push. They know what they need to do. Oh my god, that was an incredible execute from Swexy and Swefo. That's 2 and 2 for each of them. Oh my god. They know they need to hold this. Less than 1,000 point difference on them. They know if they want to win this, they need to get every single second of soak that they can. But We Are Alting manages to retake control. LaxG, Swexy, and LaxZ are all pushing, but Scorch manages to hit those rev shots, and Laz manages to jump around like the absolute mad lad monkey he is. Swexy, LaxZ, Swefo pushing on. Get the pick on Laz. Scorch still on site, but they managed to get him. The rev, LaxG manages to pick it off. Nate is there, but he backs off, waiting for his team. Vizsla, Laz, Nate, all pushing up at the same time here. This could be insane for them. They managed to get the site. Oh my god. 3,800 to 2,600. 5 minutes left on the clock. This could go either way. We aren't even off the first site yet. 15 seconds. Don't count 19th lives out. They absolutely can do it. LaxG versus Laz for site control. LaxG manages to hit the red shots. Going crazy. Shuts down Laz before he could even breathe. Pushing on to next already. We are alting initial site control. Vizsla trying to get into their face. Gets picked off though for it. Laz just, where did Laz even go? He just went flying. Scorch last on site. Him and LaxG. LaxG is the better rev in that fight. And he gets the spawn on for Cepho. LaxZ is already back. They're going to need to hold this hard if they want to have a chance. Vizsla going for that pick. He gets it. And Swexy's already behind. Looks for the pick on Laz, but misses his burst. And Laz gets the trade. LaxZ pushing up with LMG. Oh my god, look at that speed. Absolutely flying, but doesn't matter. Vizsla manages to get the kill, but that FAMAS is too good. Scorch holding it down. Well played from Scorch.
Almost his entire team to spawn on.
This is getting close to a 2,000 point lead. It's looking really, really dire for 19th lives. But 19th life. But anything is possible, especially since they now have site control. If they can hold for this next 30 seconds, it's absolutely possible. We've seen crazier things on that Sandstorm game. They came back from a game like this. They can do it again if they've done it once. Vizsla pushing on. Scorch flying around on that rev. Safo trying to hold it down on 10 HP between him and AK. The AK manages to get on 2 HP, and all of them spawn on. Oh my god. Wow. 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 Swexy pushing on, trying to maintain site control. They have a slightly above 1,000 point lead, but it is entirely possible for every team here. Vizsla trying to maintain his speed on the site. Trying to do what he can here. Swexy pushing on, looking for the picks. Looking for the picks on Vizsla. Vizsla's Laz. Nate gets back here with Laz. Oh
Vizsla
my
moving
lord.
at the speed of light right there.
Yeah, he's going back and forth, trying to maintain that speed. Over 1,000 point lead for We Are Alting. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. A miracle is going to have to happen for 19th lives. You see my 19th life to bring it back here. LaxZ getting the kills that he needed. 50 seconds left on the clock. They need to soak this hardcore if they want to have a chance to come back. 5,100 to 3,390. Anything's possible. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Anything can happen. Vizsla pushing on between him and LaxG. LaxG's the better rev right there. Nate pushing on. But Nate gets picked off by Cepho. Cepho alone on site. Looks like he's going to have to contend a 1v3. Cepho's going to have to hold off a 1v3. Almost managed to get the pick on the LMG, but Laz is there to back him up. LaxG against the 1v3, and he does not manage to clutch it up. 3,600 to 5,300 is looking really, really dire for 19th century.
Yeah, it's going to be a little rough.
It's doable, but it's rough. Very rough. They need every single kill they can get here. Going on to the next site, we have Lax looking for the kill on Laz. Doesn't manage to get it. Scorch holding down site barely, with his teammates coming to support. Last site, minute 20 left. 2,000 point difference between the teams. Unless they hold it down for every single second, I don't know how possible it is. Scorch clutching up, holding it down.
And there it goes. Last bit of soaking in this situation.
I don't know if it's possible. Vizsla gets... Oh, he almost got the bamboo.
Oh, he almost did it.
Oh, my God. 50 seconds left on the clock. I'm pretty sure This is going to go to We Are Alting. I don't. Oh my! They're trying. Sefo with the 4K. Oh my! That was a Colette. That was a 3. Wow. But that they were trying to get the knife kill if I had to guess. That's a 2. Yeah, they're absolutely going for knives there. This is a 2,000 point difference. It is impossible at this point. This is GG's for We Are Alting. Vizzle looking for the bamboo kill. He gets another one. Oh my god. Wow. But anyways, that's going to do it. We Are Alting is going to win the 80,000 KR first place prize in this 140,000 KR 4v4 Krunker Tourney Hub pilot tournament. I hope you all enjoyed. 10 seconds left, and then this will be gone. See if we can get any last bamboo knife kills in here and see what happens. Fighting out to the very last second, extremely respectable, even though there's no way and they know it. But amazing stuff from everybody. Good
GG's
shit.
to both teams.
G. 58, 53, 41, 33, 42, 33, 31, 32.
Like, just to make it clear again, that is the only match out of the entire tournament that went 3 rounds.
Yep. And these two teams only drop maps to one another. GG's to We Are Alting. 140k, 80,000 KR. But do not leave the stream just yet, because we have one more announcement to make. For everyone that's vigilant, everyone in the Discord server that watched the announcement of this tournament, they realize that the prizes aren't only KR to the top 3 players, but the MVP of the tournament is going to receive 1 month of Discord Nitro. Okay? So, with that being said, I think myself and Poison came to a conclusion in our DMs, and this will surprise none of you, but the MVP is going to Vizsla with those insane bamboo knife kills and incredible LMG performance. Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, I have to go with Vizsla in that situation because it was just out of nowhere. He had one last resort. LMG does not have a secondary. He had one last resort to whip out his stick of bamboo.
Absolutely.
And just go. He had to do it.
He pulled up on them, started slapping, and he managed to pull it out. And on top of that, this entire tournament, we've been watching him just completely lay it down with LMG. A class that's slept on now. A class that everyone thinks can do no damage. An airsoft gun in your hands, and he was wiping the floor with everyone on it. Amazing stuff from him.
Building up speed after every single team wipe. Showing how fast he can move. Showing how he can get in someone's face. And ultimately showing them how bad bamboo hurts. So,
and with that all being said, 80,000 KR will be going to We Are Alting. 40,000 KR will be going to See You in My 19th Life. And 20,000 KR will be going to the bronze map victory, which we do not have out. Third place stream will not be happening. That match has already been taking place. And 1 month of Discord Nitro will be going to Lizla. Congratulations to all of our winners, to our MVP Lizla, of course. And thank you all, you people that came here tonight, stuck with it throughout the entire tournament duration. How long have we been live? How long has this been?
It's been about almost 3 hours.
Thank you, everyone that's been here from minute 1 to the 3rd hour here coming in. It's almost 4 a.m. for me. I desperately need some sleep and to rest my voice. So with that all being said, GG's.
Yeah,
spectacular performance from everyone. Super fun to watch and cast. Thank you to the organizers for giving us this opportunity to play here. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. GG's to We Are Alting. Incredible performance. And much love to everyone. Vizsla is, in fact, the MVP. With that being said, we're going to bring it onto the end screen. And that will be it for the night. Thank you all so much. Much love. And I hope to see you here again.
You guys are all awesome.
Oh, before we leave, one more moment. I was Insignere Nick. This was my co-caster Poison. And joined the Discord server to participate in future tournaments. And with that all being said,
yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night, evening, morning, whatever time it is. Me and Nick are probably going to go to sleep, but you guys all have a good
4 a.m. Have a spectacular day.